time, on Sav&D, the party made it to Ervanen, traveled across much of the island, and finally met Big T at the Vine Hall, along with his waifu Sigrun, who happens to be a distant cousin of Sig. Or Sieg, whichever the fuck. The party made some business deals, exchanged booza hauls, and got some information about the local Harpy population. But to get there, they're going to have to go through Vulture's Pass, which is a notoriously dangerous part of the island, hence the name. Doubly so now that Lord Winter has caused a rather large contingent of orcs to set up shop here on Ervanen.
He fucking kicked over the wasp's nest and then didn't, do anything about it afterward.
He promised them a world
take...
full of plunder and destruction, and then blue-balled them.
And to take that metaphor a step further, to do something about kicking over the wasp nest would involve killing all the wasps. And we just talked him out of a genocide, so I feel like it's a bit bad. We're like, well, you can go genocide those other people you grabbed.
Look, you can take responsibility for what you've done, maybe? No? Okay, fine. I can't make you do it, so fine.
Yeah, you can't really make Lord Winter do
That's the word. That's the most of the problem when dealing with Lord Winter. You can't make him do anything. There's no ultimatum that you can level against him that you can actually back up.
Sounds like princess problems. Most of us peasants can't do shit either.
Fucking rail that snarking, Jesus. Bit of an early start of the session for that.
So, you guys are given guest quarters at the Vine Hall. You have no problem taking an extended rest here. Take your nap, get all your spells and resources back. Is there anything that you would like to do while you are here? Or are you content to press on to the pass?
Is there a way we could avoid the pass?
Not really.
I have a question. Can we just... because on the map it's a bit north and then we have to go down. Can we just, go straight fucking left and go by the shoreline?
Can you bring us to the map?
Oh, I thought you were on the map.
No, we're on the landing pad.
So no, there is just hills and mountains all the way down.
Yeah, but what the hell is this then?
That is more hills and mountains all the way to the coast. If you want
I'm assuming the coast is basically a sheer drop.
Yes.
Man, it's like you guys have never climbed a mountain before.
And this is like White Cliffs of Dover shit up in here. There's just a sheer drop.
Never seen.
Oh, at least we can, take a ferry and get a nice basket of rock candy.
Besides, all we need to do is paint a horse red and give it to the orcs, I say as my nose is bleeding.
Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, I'm happy to just get underway. Let's do this thing.
Is that a Warhammer reference?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I figured.
The red horses go faster.
Well, obviously.
Well, did we already ask questions about the orc culture? Maybe they've calmed down after, figuring out that they're not supposed to be destroying the world.
I think that made them more angry. They're probably they got riled up and then had nowhere to
You know what,
vent.
in character, maybe this is a good chance to have diplomatic relationships with the orcs. I mean, they feel so wrong that they were willing to try to destroy civilization as they know it. Maybe they have a good reason?
They just wanted to fight. And Lord Winter promised them a big dumb fight with everybody. And then he, kind of left them hanging.
It's like saying to a herd of minotaurs that there's a cowgirl waiting for them, and when they get there, there's no cowgirl.
Zanza visibly pales.
Oh, that was a good reference. That was good. A good
Analogy.
That's it.
I see, so talking to them really isn't going to be an option. And I don't know what we could make them fight. After all, we're going to go take care of the giants as we know it. If we don't, then I guess it doesn't really matter. We can't stick them on the giants because as soon as they disappear, they'll just be orcs rolling around looking for fights.
I mean, how would we even get them all to get them to the mainland anyway? We don't have enough boats for that.
Don't you
actually? Wait, they have boats. They have a fleet of black ships.
They're a race of creatures that are just constantly looking for battle. Shouldn't they be best friends with the Amazons? That's pretty much what they are.
Yeah, but what do you think they do then if they aren't going to kill themselves and they're next to another group of people who like to fight Zanza?
Start a war?
More like continuous skirmishes, but basically, yes.
No.
You've literally just described why they can't get along.
I thought the Amazons were all about friendly competition in battle. Surely the orcs can't be much different.
See, but there's the difference. They are giant women that love to fight.
The orcs are quite sexist. Well, as far as we're aware of a number of them. Well, actually, no. No, that was always more of a hobgoblin thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Long story short, though, they're not going to get along as friendos.
I know we're just going to end up tearing through them. I'm not worried about our safety. It just feels wrong to deny a race a chance of redemption after all the times we've turned the other cheek.
I don't make the call, though, that those orcs are all orcs, Zanza. Those are just the ones that want to go on an endless war with the promise of plunder in a destroyed land.
I suppose.
As you might assume, the rest of them that aren't there are probably quite reasonable.
Wait, speaking of plundering lands and orcs, Sansa, didn't you actually have a rendezvous with a certain orc?
I did? I
Yes.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, there was that.
The one who insulted your masculinity?
Gonna have to be more specific.
The one that you fucked into
prowess
unconsciousness after she did that.
One of the ones that were in Iron City after the investigation and you had the fuck competition with.
Oh, that one. Suppose I did need to check up on her. I completely forgot. I should go back and say hi next time we're there.
I'm gonna just give Zanza a long, suffering look.
What? What?
I told you to do that twice. Both times when we were in Iron City.
You told me to visit my family.
Who the fuck do you think would also be... Never mind.
Pat Goat. Pat Big Goat.
No, sad small goat walks away.
I said Pat Goat first and then said Pat Big Goat.
But
wait, did I actually ever know? Did Zanza even ever know if he knocked her up?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
She specifically said she was returning to her homeland to raise her child.
Oh, so she's not even there.
Okay.
No, she's not in Iron City, but she might be. There's a possibility she might be here if she's an Airvanan orc. You never asked.
I don't think her type would have been here amongst the kinds that Lord Winter had summoned to destroy the rest of the world.
Can we just get underway? I want this over
traveling all the way back.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more to do than march.
We can walk.
Walking isn't for heroes. We march.
We do have a band, though.
What?
Well, if we're marching, we're gonna have to have a band.
No, I think being loud and noisy and musical is the last thing we want in this case. I think we want to draw as little attention to us as possible.
And yeah, that's a good question. What is your plan for going through the pass?
How stealthy can we reasonably actually be?
I mean, now that Marcus is not here for the session,
he literally cannot hide.
Yes, Marcus is physically incapable of hiding because he has a ring of protection that makes him go whoosh all the time.
I think
Yes.
I'm also physically incapable of hiding now that I have glowing horns, a glowing sword, and a ever-flowing
Your
cape.
sword only glows when it's out of its scabbard.
Still the glowing horns and the ever-flowing cape.
I mean,
I mean, the cape flowing doesn't make noise,
Look,
and
we
you know
can
those
just
horns? I
we
will
can
put
just
a fucking bag on his head. There you go.
we can just put some holes in a burlap sack and stuff it over your head.
Yeah, easy.
I am a hero of the gods. I should
Yeah,
not
but with a
have-
very glowy skull.
Okay, how about you know what?
No, wait,
Actually, all
wait.
right.
Reaches into her bag.
Socks.
Socks.
Fuck, you asshole, so I was just about to say that.
Yep.
All right.
Takes
I will
out
ask if
tiny-
Frida.
She actually has bought, because during off-screen shopping time, she has bought tiny baby socks.
Well, I suppose that's fair enough.
Because they're gonna be babies, so she didn't know which ones to use, so she got several different colors and pairs.
Yeah, I mean, mine will need hoofy socks for. I mean, they'll have hoops, but nothing says great like hoofy socks.
Hoop socks.
all
Little
right.
hoof boots.
Yeah, there are actual hoofy socks there.
Oh
so-
yeah, I saw that video. That's just a bunch of goats in pajamas running around. They're great.
All right, so I got socks on my glowing horns.
All right, that is a thing you can do. So I guess the plan is to go stealth-like.
Yeah.
So
that would
okay,
be
what can we
appreciated.
do about that? Can we? I'm
How
not.
long is the
particular-
journey through the pass?
Ah,
All right, so let's
About
put you
12
guys
miles.
back where you were. So to get all the way through the pass is 24 miles, so that's as far as you go in a day.
Okay.
It basically takes an entire day of effort to get through this pass.
All right then. I have some. Let's see. How long does it take me to cast Private Sanctum? Because I might not have that for the day then if I can just like fucking invisibility us through stuff. But I feel like Private Sanctum is nice.
No,
do you?
No.
I don't. Huh?
What?
Can you?
we
Do you
lost
have
somebody.
enough cast? Sorry, I accidentally clicked off. Do you have enough cast of invisibility to invisibility us all?
No,
It's a
more like it would
concentration.
probably. It's a concentration ability, although if I burn a higher spell slot, I could make more people invisible. It's more like if at points during the journey we need to be extra stealthy, I imagine being willing to use spend my invisibility would give us bonuses to the roll.
Ah, all right. Well,
Yes.
give me a second.
they
Or is
last
that
for an
a valid
hour.
at all, Savin?
Does a bard prepare spells or just
no,
no
it's spells
spells?
known. Also, what valid, Skow? Sorry.
Having invisibly prepared just to like when it comes down to skill checks like dice or whatever, would that make the test easier if I were willing to spend like a bunch of invisibility, like a high level slot for it?
Yeah, if you guys like actually encounter something and I call for more specific stealth checks, then yeah, that would certainly help.
But that way, if we need to rest, we can just hide in tiny huts.
This is true, and also I can create bigger hut, which is also quite useful because it's also
Yeah,
I believe,
but
is your one scry proof?
saves
I can't
you-
remember.
Mine is saying mobile. I don't know if it is actually. I never actually watched if it's scribe proof or not.
Yeah, I think the difference is that I've got size and scry proof built onto mine to make that a little bit better. At least I believe that's how it works. I can't remember now.
It's not the scribe proof.
Yeah, basic bitch tiny hut is not scry proof at all.
So yeah, my hut of backup is scry proof one. That might help.
I don't think we have to worry about them scrying on us.
Well, there's all sorts of stuff like just magic eyes and sensors, alarm spells, that kind of shit. If we want
I
to
don't-
sit down for a while under a hut, I could make us magic spottable as well as just being hidden.
Don't think we have to worry about the orcs using magic to spy on us. But it is a thing to keep in mind. If only we had the seeming spell, we could just pretend to be orcs, moving through the orcs.
Oh, seeming. I thought you said
Oh,
seaman.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that would have
I
been.
thought, like, what the fuck, a
awkward.
bunch of sailors walking around in a canyon gonna gather and do it? Like, oh, we're gonna
Sailors.
destroy
We were
ourselves.
thinking totally different things.
Totally different types of seamen.
I said
Okay.
seeming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
realize that now.
I thought, like, oh, you said seeming. I thought you said seaman, so I thought, like, sailors. Like fucking Popeyes and shit like that, walking around.
But if we don't have that spell, then it doesn't really matter.
A shame. Grant us sight beyond
Sadly,
sight.
I don't know invisibility myself.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like I could polymorph someone into a giant-ass bird and he just fly over, right?
That. Oh.
How long does that last for, though?
1 hour.
I mean, an hour as the crow flies is probably quite quick.
There's also a bunch of us.
Yeah. And how many
Well, like I
casts of
said,
polymorph you got?
giant-ass bird.
Yeah. And Zanza can also bird up as well and carry some people.
That's true. That's a couple.
We might actually be better off just chain birding our way through this valley.
Maybe.
And like,
That's,
I mean, while people are chain birding, I can also just choose to fly and bring another person with me and fly. And between us, we can actually. I think we can cheat. We can fly for an hour, I believe. Yeah, I think we can cheat.
Isn't it also a passive harpies as well?
Yeah, but we want to get to the harpies.
Oh, okay.
The harpies are on the coast, not in the pass.
Maybe they'll fly with you while you're a big eagle.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I can chain those.
So
Yeah, I can only
you have
person.
8 people to ferry over.
I can only bird for an hour.
And it's only
1
once
hour.
a day.
Okay.
We've got like a full day. I don't know, if I was birding with somebody on and I was doing nothing but dashing, I probably could move
A day of
faster.
travel is considered what, 8 hours? Or is it more?
It's probably more like 12 or 16, including like stopping for rests. Like it's all the day that isn't spent taking a long rest.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's just stealth through the gorge. I want to get this done. Let's go. Oh, last time. Walk a fucking clock.
Okay.
Let's see.
If that's the way you guys want to do it, then would everyone please roll a stealth check? This will be a group test. You will need to roll for the 2 NPCs who are actually accompanying you.
Will, sorry, or won't?
Will.
Okay.
Are the princesses pregnant enough to the point where that actually affects their movement, or are they still good?
I believe they're still in their 2nd trimesters, so no.
Alright, 0.
Not really. The hips haven't started to soften
I'm gonna
up.
spend inspiration. 10.
I mean, it's better than a 5.
It is.
Okay.
Alright, I need Fairy, Goat, and Mary. Which is to say, the 3 goats.
Ooh, hang on. I have an idea. I wonder. Hang on a second.
Mary, Fairy, and Goat.
Yep. That's your name now, your goat.
Alright. I need to check.
It is indeed
Goat
small
Junior,
goat.
we got MILF Goat, and then we got Demon Goat.
Sorry, I need to check something. Like, I need to see if I can actually use this spell or something. Is this not on my...
I feel like I'm missing somebody other than that. No, that is everybody.
10 minutes. Okay, never mind. It's not really useful. Maybe if we have to hide, it would be useful. Okay, so... Where is Fairy's character sheet? Oh, it's under
Should be in the
Companions.
tab.
Okay, guys, this is not going to be good.
Don't forget disadvantage from having plate armor.
Yeah, I know.
Lel.
Well, I don't have advantage to use, so
And that's actually still pretty
15.
good.
wow, that's actually you're under the wall, and you're yeah, there it is. The wizards are not very stealthy, but
As is
all in
typical.
all, the party didn't do actually that bad.
No, party is good.
Are we?
I mean,
1, 2,
yes.
3,
All
4.
right. I'm not gonna argue.
Oh no, roll 20. Why do you have bugs again? God damn it. All right, I'll deal with that later.
So if we have it, if we need to, I have some scrolls of silence that I can in fact use to make us not make any noise.
I mean, it's the middle of the day. Most of our problem is visibility.
Yeah, but it's also a rocky path, so there's plenty of shit to hide behind if you encounter anybody. And the good news is, as it turns out, you have a goat with a passive perception of 20, which means you get to hear what occurs first. Or at least Frida does. Frida, you hear a loud sound somewhere up in the rocks off to your left.
A pop?
Yeah, a big pop.
Okay, you said that I heard a loud pop up by the rocks.
Mhm.
Like, have I heard anything similar to that before?
Roll an Arcana check. While I reload, because roll 20 this shit.
Okay, let's see.
I had all my stat blocks all nice and neat and everything. God damn it.
Wait, a pop.
Yeah, loud pop.
Like, dimension door pop?
Yeah, is that the sound of air being displaced from teleportation?
Could be.
Goodness knows I've teleported enough around you.
To know
Yeah,
that.
I
Yes,
think
one of
well,
those
then
putting
I-
their heads together can suss out that, yeah, that's some sort of, like, displacement magic. It might not necessarily be that exact spell, but
Magic, I say.
Someone coming or going, though?
good question.
Ah, That
If
would
air's
be
being
going,
displaced
because
inwards,
the-
it's going, yes.
Yeah.
Can't pop if you're arriving and displacing air outward.
Yeah, that would be a sucking sound.
I pull out my sword and charge forward. I said completely sarcastically.
Okay.
If we're
Not
just being
mention that-
observed, that's fine. Not need to worry about being scribed my ass.
yeah, just mention
If we're
that
going to be
everyone-
spied on, it's probably not the orcs. I'm saying it's probably something else.
Yeah, maybe. Well, let's
Besides, is
just
there any
keep it
way
up.
we could stop ourselves from being
I
scribed?
mean, there is somebody on this island who does like to peep on us a lot, all the time.
That's true. I'm gonna look up and just fucking put the sky on the bit, eyes on you.
Do an office pan.
You just smash cut to Lord Winter just sitting on his throne, like eating this big, or rather drinking from this big bowl of blood and just watching you guys in his pool.
Hey man, we idiots are probably as good as reality TV at this point.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what
I
he
mean,
does.
you are incredibly
Yeah.
entertaining.
But I guess at this point, does Frida? I assume Frida tells everybody, so we stopped.
Yeah,
Right?
of course.
Okay.
Of course.
A horse, of course.
A horse. A horse.
So yeah, the
Okay.
pop is followed by silence. What do you do?
Which direction does it come in?
It's from the left, or in this case, the west.
Like, and there was upwards, so they're on a higher ground.
Sierra, do you want to take? You're the sneakiest. You want to take a look?
Yep. Bam.
Quick in and out.
Holy shit!
Oh, she's so stealthy.
Not even fucking
God.
Frida can spot her when she's on the job.
just thermoptic
Whoosh.
camouflages up and sneaks away.
You just hear the predator noise.
That like
Want some
clicking,
candy?
little like.
All right.
No, when they turn on the optical camouflage.
Kreshia, could you have Sierra roll a perception or investigation check? And Frida, could you give me a 2d6 plus 1 roll?
2d6 plus 1, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Roll.
Well, that sure is a 2.
Plus...
You find 7 hecka good girls.
Okay. Okay.
Working all along.
All right. Give me just a moment.
One moment.
Token for this. Aha. Yes. Interesting.
And I'm out of orange juice. Fuck.
Okay. So Sierra slides back down the cliffside and bounces up to her mom and says, "There's a couple of people up there, near the cliffside. A cave, maybe? I saw looked like a salamander and somebody else in a big robe."
Not orcs then, so.
Mm-mm.
Wait, salamanders?
She nods.
Cool. I guess we should go take a look.
Let's
Shall we?
investigate, said the
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo
fucking-
gang. Said the white people.
Exactly. Uh-oh. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Let's investigate,
See?
gang.
Yeah, but this is the white people thing. Like, oh, this is some very scary potential deadly shit. Let's investigate.
I mean, I'd say something, but I didn't say shit.
And then you got the black guy going like, are you fucking stupid?
Look, I've had this conversation many times already in different games. At this point, we're going in.
Yeah, I know. The black people will be like, nah, why are you going in there?
Look,
Fuck
we're not
that
going
shit.
towards a haunted house. It's fine.
No, we're going into a cave on a rocky ass fucking mountain.
Was it
with
a cave?
salamanders. Yes.
Yes, Sierra said she found
A
what looks like a
darkest-
cave entrance.
Yeah, a dark and spooky cave.
I mean, we're going to be exploring 2 caves.
No.
Salamander waifus.
No, they only have one. Cloaca. Duh.
We call it nature's time saver.
Slip and slide for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Life finds a way to fuck whatever it is that it really is determined to have sex with.
Alright,
Well,
Keener, you back?
if you want to know something hilarious, syphilis didn't exist in the human species naturally.
Sorry about that, I'm
It
back.
did, on the other
Okay.
hand, exist naturally in llamas.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Just humans fuck everything.
Yeah,
Whew.
yeah.
Anyway.
You can understand what that
What?
came from.
Anyway, so the party has decided to go investigate these strangers.
Yes,
And
Mhm.
so,
because we are a bunch
good
of
news
Scoobies.
is- yeah, pretty much. It's the middle of the day, so I'll just turn on Global Loom, and yeah, you guys climb and crawl up the side of the cliff until you reach a maybe 40 or 50 foot wide cliff. And thereupon you see some sort of ruins, large stone structures that's toppled over time. Maybe this was a watchtower at some point, and now it's devolved into nothing but a small cave chiseled out in the rocks.
I crush his ass.
What?
To make sure she doesn't find some other world-ending horror to sit on.
Oh, you're
I mean, there is a precedent. Instead, just seeing the tail wag of excitement that comes from investigation and adventure.
We find ancient lost civilization. Kresh's ass goes on watch.
I feel like my ass should always be on watch. Sit back and enjoy.
This is probably more like the local ruins of like an Amazon fort from maybe 100 years ago. It's not that old, you would imagine.
Hey man, world-destructing horrors need to be made eventually.
Whoa. Hold on a second. A ruin, a stone-fortified ruin in 100 years. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably destroyed by like a siege engine or something. Like, something happened to break this place apart. But it's not like an ancient lost civilization shit. It's just like an Amazon watchtower.
Okay.
And I think between the various history buffs in the party, specifically Frida, you can suss that out right away.
Okay.
Anyway, so standing at the entrance to this cave, you see that the people Sierra spotted are still there. A fairly large, as typical for the race, buff and scantily clad female salamander. With a large case in one hand, and beside her is a figure in a big, heavy black robe. They seem to be conversing, and the salamander is gesticulating wildly, apparently quite frustrated.
Fuck.
Random shot in the dark. Is there anyone I might recognize?
No.
Okay.
Never mind.
Can Tiny Goat radar ears hear anything?
Yeah, I think you can pick up enough to give a guess that they are lost, and the salamander is very annoyed that they did not stop and ask directions. Or at least, like, is saying something about trying to get better information. And the other figure, it sounds like a woman, is apologetically, like, trying to explain something, and the salamander's just blathering on.
Shall we go assist them then?
Sure.
Okay.
Salamanders will speak Draconic as well, right?
Yeah, generally.
Yeah. We'll call out in Draconic. Hello. How's it going?
Alright, you get a alarmed gah from the salamander, who just pulls around, drops the case, and pulls out a pair of blades. Then takes a look at you all and just, whew. Okay, not orcs. Hi.
Thank
I
God.
figured they wouldn't have spoken in Orcish. Sorry, in Draconic. I tried not to spook you. My bad.
Oh, thank God. They're all adorable.
Sorry, a little on edge. A bit of a... Where are we? I'd say accident,
let the vultures
but...
pass.
The fuck's a vulture's pass?
This is the island of Airvanen?
The fuck is an Airvanen?
Oh, wow, you teleported in from far away.
Yeah, we get that a lot. Bad accident. Bad teleport. Hey,
Right.
look, this is a really weird question. And she'll pull her blades back and cross them over her back. Take a few steps closer. The hooded figure stays back near the cave entrance.
Okay.
Hey,
That's what I was thinking.
what year is it?
Marcus, we got more time travelers.
Oh, not again.
Really now.
Oh, that's not
Oh, oh,
That's good shit right there.
Excellent. This is not the first time we've encountered something like this.
So I mean, I don't recognize them, but
Zanza goes up and
I don't
hands the
recognize
card
any of these.
called the
either.
Lost in Time Society.
wait, fuck! I do recognize them because I saw my parents in the past walking with this group.
Oh my god, that's right. You did see
oh
that.
shit, we did.
You
No, but
actually
Taz was a dude in that time.
Yeah, but I know that fucking chunky elf.
The chunky
Is
elf
she
was
chunky?
just completely covered in a robe.
I can see her outline, and that outline is unique.
It is true. That is an incredibly thick outline.
It's like,
So yeah, the Mander has asked what year it is.
let him know.
Zanza hands her a Lost in Time Society card because at this point we might as well start a fucking club.
Did you get turned into a stone statue some years ago as well?
Not. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that.
Sure. It's not the first time we've encountered something like this.
Whew, that is a year right there.
What's your name then, stranger?
It's Taz Iroka. Pleasure.
Huh. The name's Kreshia. Kreshia Bleaksworthy Belmariss.
It's a momentary pause and squint.
Amused tail wag.
What year did you say it was?
I will recount the year again.
I don't remember what the actual date is.
It is. I just had this.
Is it
open.
actually written down somewhere?
It is written down, yeah.
It is 1373. It's on the count. You guys have a calendar somewhere.
No, we don't. Do we?
I mean, yeah, it's just on a. Hold on, let me show you as a calendar. I don't think you guys can actually access it.
I don't think we can access it.
I can't speak Draconic. Damn it.
So it's the year 1367.
Yes, and I sure don't see my calendar because I'm blind.
Oops.
Oh well.
Isn't it attached to the experience?
No, I mean that's the actual date, but I have a calendar that shows like when things happen.
Oh, the map one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm blind.
Oh well, close enough.
Yeah, so God, where were we? Right. So
Asking what
yeah,
the date
the
was.
salamander will just like take a moment and count on her fingers. It's like, ooh.
It's June. It's June if it helps.
Yeah. Hi. Hello, dancing faun.
Are they talking in common now?
Don't worry about her. Frida's very, very friendly.
Yes, he is. She is now talking in common.
Okay.
Say, do I know you?
Interesting.
The Mander will
salamanders are
squint.
really rare up here.
Oh, yeah, here's the calendar if you're interested.
Oh, hey, you found it.
So yeah, you've asked if you know her, and the Mander shrugs and says, I know a lot of people. Don't think we've met. Anyway, my friend and I gotta go. We've got someone
Come on, surely we can-
looking for here.
Surely we can help you with that. We kind of know everything around here. Also, who's your friend over there? Otherwise, Frida might actually explode from excitement.
That's Molly. She's incredibly people shy. Small Faun, could you not? There's a flustering arm wave from the elf.
Careful there, Frida. Apparently, she's very shy.
You know what? I'll make a test.
Okay.
16.
that
I mean, it's
elf
I never
looks real
I never
familiar.
forget an ass.
It's true. That is a
Wait a
familiar
second.
figure.
I know the elf there.
The elf will turn around and pull down her hood, revealing that, blonde braided hair and big ears, and she is definitely not a dark elf. That is
Oh my gosh!
for Sure. 'Cause- 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 'c I don't see how.
Well, of course not. The mirror looked at a time that wasn't now. Yay, guys! My brain.
Hmm?
I'm sorry, but my
Your
brain is
brain?
about to fall out of my fucking ears. Hi there.
What? Frida?
Hi?
I mean,
I'm gonna
Kreshia?
scramble on this rock, and then I'm gonna be just leaning down.
I mean,
I
not
fucking
leaning
know
that
you.
far down.
Not that far down. I'm just tall enough. I fucking know you. I fucking know you at least. I saw you in a magic mirror, looking in the past. You know
I
my
mean,
mum. Tell me everything.
I mean, you've
All
seen
the things.
her, but
Tell me my mum.
apparently you don't know her.
Look, I'd love to, play story time here, but we really are looking for someone. It's kind of important.
Well, then tell us, and we can help you. But I also want to know. Come on. Hello? Never known my transient other parent in ever, and I've only seen her once. Ever. In a magic mirror.
Kreshia, I think you need to start from the top here.
Maybe. It depends who they're looking for.
I'm going to go to Kreshia and give her a hug. Shh, calm down. You're getting very excited. I can feel your tail going a million miles an hour.
You come up for a hug, it's just like a biff, 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 biff.
Calm down.
We're looking for someone working for let's call it a rival organization. Is a wizard of some skill. Look, I know you want to help, but it's really way out of your league.
Ha! That's funny.
No, I mean you will actually just die instantly.
Okay, well, who is it you are looking for then? At least, let me tell you, and then please tell me fucking something. Come on, hello! People from literally a long time ago.
Kreshia, that's not how you get information from people.
Well, he's not being very forthcoming.
Yeah, sorry, you're a little crowding my personal space here.
You look like the kind of person who'd run if I didn't.
Kreshia, you should calm down and have a conversation over drinks after we help out these fine people to figure out what their problem is.
Yes, let's take this slow.
Your social skills are
I know you're excited.
It's very unbecoming of a princess. Just calm down and we'll get your answers.
You're a little overwhelming, dear. That's all.
Well, it's because I'm a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Hello.
Please listen to the very curvy goat. He gets kicked like directly in the ankle.
Did you say Cass?
No.
He did. He introduced himself as Tazrin. Tazrin.
Oh, I thought
Looks
you
like
said
a she,
Cass.
but yeah. Yeah. Tazrin Roka. Pleasure.
Whips out the little black book here.
There's no way they're going to be in that book. That is unbelievable.
No, they are not in that book. But a certain other thing from the Legends of Lore exists in here. It's called the Wyrma World Sand.
Okay, come on, look. There are lots of people, and there are lots of people. People have the same names. Yeah. People are named after big things.
Yeah, do you have any idea how many salamanders are named after that, Tazrin? I mean, come on.
Well, here's the thing. That's the only one she's ever heard about. She doesn't know any other fucking salamander or anything else that ever held that name.
Well, now you know. Yeah. Tazrin's like, no, it's just a name, just a name.
Anyway.
All right, I guess we're having lunch now. That's fine. You said this is an island, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sure.
That's good. And our friend can't get that far away, so sure, fine. We'll
I mean, it's
take a break. I'm sure Molly could use her rest after that well-cast spell of hers.
Well, considering how much Kreshia wants answers, I have a feeling that we're going to end up helping you in whatever your endeavors are.
You said really not.
Please. This wizard you're talking about might be of high caliber, but we're no small tiers ourselves. You're talking to two princesses and a renowned knight of the land, and this here is Frida. She's amazing.
Alright, don't go signing us up though until we know what for. We kind of have a world to save first.
Yeah, why don't you all focus on saving the world or whatever. We'll just deal with our friend here. It's a lot less important.
Here, how about we do this? If you're so unsure of our skills, you can have a duel with me. Friendly sparring match.
Stone. What the fuck?
You can't just challenge people to duels just because you're a knight, Zanza.
Especially,
Sure
I mean,
That's
you're just
actually in the job
obviously
description.
being overly proud because you said you probably couldn't handle it.
Besides,
Regardless, let's talk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt you, little boy.
I really
and then
want to see him force the issue and get just destroyed, like
Get
with a single flurry
completely
of
schooled.
Kreshia. Yeah, absolutely destroyed.
Besides, put it
This
like
character's level 15.
But like this, we're going to probably end up trying to force our way to help you. Trust me, I know this group. And if that's the case, then we need to make
Why
sure we know what
not?
we're up against. Are you guys honestly going to tell me that you're not
We
going to
have
try to
other
get
shit
involved?
to worry about. Let's stop challenging them and learn things first.
We have a lot on our plate, Zanza, already.
I don't want you to fight someone who I really needed to have a talk with. You know?
Gets out, reaches into their backpack and pulls out one of the bottles of primo wine shit, the
Soon,
primo shit wine.
Soon.
Don't worry, I got yours in cover, son.
Oh, I've got some myself. I'm saving it for when I can drink again.
And just realize that the Mary voice and the Molly voice are the same one. They should like go, hey, you sound awfully familiar. You sound awfully familiar.
No, Mary's voice is not Molly's voice.
Alright. So yeah, the salamander will just, like, put a hand up to Zanza and be like, no, I don't want to fight you, kid. Now, let's
Do you
see,
want
I got
to
I suppose
food
I
somewhere.
suppose if you don't have the chops for it.
Okay, come
Zanza.
here.
I'm just going to sit down over here. I'll lay out a blanket so we can have a picnic. I'm going to pull out the healing potion.
It's fine. We have expert healers here. Besides, this
Please
is
don't
just
waste our resources. We're in the middle of orc land.
Suppose that is a good point.
Hey, Miss Molly, can you tell me about my mom?
Hi, you're, Kreshia, you
Kreshia.
said?
Kreshia,
It's,
yes.
Bleaksworthy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know your mom. Sure,
Do
while
you know where
the
she is?
boys are fighting, let's talk. Guess it wouldn't hurt. Ooh, my hand is gonna be very mad at me. It's fine, though. And, Zanza, would you kindly roll Initiatavo?
Wait. They make a good point. We're in the middle of orc country.
No,
Perhaps
go
I
for it now, fucker.
Perhaps
Oh, do
It's
you
fine.
not have the
Gotcha.
chops now, you little bitch? Come on.
Man, you were much more aggressive than I was.
Well, I'm not the one who starts calling out people.
Here, look. Maybe I can show you my heroism in other ways. After all, what adventurer worth his chops doesn't have a magical weapon?
Sorry, I didn't hear you over how bored I am of magic items. Check out my swords. She will pull out a pair of bastard swords off her back and swing them around in huge cleaving arcs.
Actually, do they look like impressive magical blades?
Kina, would you kindly describe Morn Sky and whatever the fuck that one is?
They are a pair of. They're mirror images of each other, and they are a pair of long rune swords. With one is very dark in colors, like black and silver, with glowing blue symbols going up its blade, and the other looks like it's made out of like wrought silver and gold, and has a starburst for a cross guard, and it all has what looks like sigils of golden light going up its blade. They're like very magical.
Impressive bladesmanship. Now, since you've shown me yours, I'll show you mine. And Zanza will pull out Grim Tracks And for dramatic flair, light it on fire and give it its thundering sparks.
Ooh.
And mine talks.
So does mine. You just can't hear it. It's got a spirit in the swords. It's pretty cool, actually. Used to have a
Mine
pumpkin
has
for
a
a head.
dragon spirit in the swords.
Mine's got a doula hand.
Dragon's way cooler than a dual hand.
Yeah, but I'm already
And then
like
they just
half
start
dragon.
talking about swords for the rest of the conversation.
Yeah,
What
they
it-
just like spiral off into just comparing dick sizes.
This is basically
No,
what they
no.
were doing before,
No,
and now they
if-
really, really are.
When if you compare dick sizes, that's fucking loose.
Oh yeah, with this fucking penis tail as well. That's one hell of an addition right there.
Yeah, you have to put them balls to balls and just stretch
Also
it out.
could not hear what Taz said over Kina.
Yeah, I just said you guys are just gonna end up talking about martial stuff, and I'm not gonna end up destroying you with my character from another campaign. Dope.
Of course, because dragon souls are cooler than dual hand swords.
And look at this shit. It's amazing. Look at all that fucking
Yes.
I mean, you opened with a crit fail, which is quite funny.
Which is very Taz.
Yeah.
However, then the second weapon, even if you dropped the first, would kill him.
How do you get 6 attacks in 5e?
Oh, this isn't a 5e
You
character,
think he's a
motherfucker.
5e character?
Why are you using out
That's a Pathfinder character.
Why are you using Pathfinder characters in 5e? What right?
Because they're from another campaign.
Because they're
This
from
isn't just a
literal
cameo.
other setting.
You transfer the fucking rules over. Jesus fuck. All right,
Not
whatever.
in all cases.
I'm glad
These
I
are
just
their
decided to.
cameo.
I'm glad I decided to die on the hill. Of dragon swords are better than dual hands. Cause fucking all right.
Well,
Owned.
wait, don't you have like 18 AC?
Yeah.
I mean, on the
Okay.
first
So,
attack,
like-
is like it just butterfingers the sword out of his hand and into the ground.
Yeah,
Immediately
the,
off
the
out the
offhand
gate.
sword would still reduce him to like 3 hit points. So that's fine. Zanza would not get one rounded by that particular attack sequence.
I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Like, it's not even a matter of character pride. It's a matter of you made a Pathfinder character. What do you expect?
Exactly. That's why he's telling you, like, my shit is out of your league. Go away.
I mean, sure, if it's from another fucking dimension.
It is. It literally
It is
is.
another fucking dimension.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry I came with the expectation of playing 5e and dealing with 5e encounters.
This is just a fun
Yeah.
cameo one.
Yeah.
It really is.
You have entered the silly mode.
Silly mode.
Yeah, don't be an incorrigible stick in the mud.
Anyway.
So yeah, they talk magic swords and try to one up each other, while Kreshia sits down with Molly and starts talking about Doggo Mom. Who yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I need to go through what Molly tells you because you played, Sierra or not Sierra,
Mira.
Mira. There you go.
Yeah.
In another campaign.
Mira,
so.
Kreshia, Sierra.
Ree.
Doggo.
But yeah, she tells you the short and sweet version of it, let's say, without all the rampaging sex and time traveling violence. Just keeping with the cover story that they're just from a distant land. And,
Sure.
they're both immortals, or all of this group are made up of immortals. So it's of course you would happen to see them in a previous time. She's an elf. She's been around forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I will fucking eat up every single story I'm told, and then end off with, do you know where she is right now?
Yeah, she's somewhere around here, not just kind of out of reach. She's supposed to be helping us with this issue. Unfortunately, we got a little separated.
Hmm?
The teleportation spell.
Right.
I'm sure she's around somewhere.
Damn, I wish I had the ability to scry. To scry?
And you do have the ability to insight.
This is true. Boop.
Nope, it's
Say, wait a
seems
second.
entirely on the level.
I know what she looks like and what her name is. Can I try ascending?
Yeah, you can.
Boop. It is a very nervous hello.
Alright. Even other planes of existence where the target's on a different plane than you, there's 5% chance the message doesn't arrive. Alright, well, roll me a d20 on a 1, you're fucked.
Just barely.
Wow.
Alright.
Hi there, I'm your daughter, and I've met your friends, Taz and Molly.
You are met with a deafening silence.
Aw. Disappointment. Visible doggo disappointment.
I'm sorry. Like I said, it's kind of complicated.
Ruse and sadness, but nods and understanding.
But I'm sure she'd love to meet you. You seem like a lovely young lady.
Oh,
Thanks.
lady. Just
Oh, goodbye, little goat.
tries to get
Push
Sarah.
Sarah forward.
Oh, yeah, Sierra's like,
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my,
This is
a granddaughter too?
That's right. This is my daughter Sarah.
Sierra will
See?
kind of shyly say hello, and Molly will like give a little delighted squeal and give her scritches.
Nice.
Oh, we had no idea you existed. Aren't you precious?
I'm gonna try not to think too hard about that wording.
So yeah, about now I think Taz and Zanza are done swinging their dicks at each other. We'll saunter over and rejoin the group, and Fairy's probably actually made some food by now. She's kind of left out of the conversation. So everyone gather up around the demon goater.
Yeah.
And you all sit down to have a bite to eat with these strangers from another world.
Another time.
Another place.
Not necessarily.
Another destiny.
That's true. Taz is from this world, just a very different time.
Yeah.
Molly, however, is definitely not from around here.
No. She's not went from around here.
And neither. She's not a Neonan elf.
Yeah, elves existed back in the day too, you know.
And she's still not from around here.
Of course, she's from the south, remember? Faraway land.
The
Yeah.
deep south.
They're both from the deep south, they insist on telling you, as is...
I mean,
Kreshia's
with hearing
mom.
Taz's accent, I do not disbelieve them at all.
Ow.
That guy nearly got into a fight because his honor was disparaged and then talked about gurns for a while, effectively. He's very from the south.
Yeah.
The only thing that doesn't change is I didn't hear, "What? My mom was a saint!" Otherwise, that would have been the entirety of it all there.
But yeah, once the meal is done, Taz and Molly will both stand up and excuse themselves, saying that they do have this shadowy individual they need to find and track down.
Speaking of which, you're still lost, right?
Yes?
Give them a map.
Do you have any... Alright, yeah, I'll pull out a map.
You guys
So,
don't even
do
have
you
a map of Airfanen.
No, we have a map.
No,
of,
when we landed around that dock, it was one of the things I made sure
No,
to
you
buy.
tried to, and I said no.
Oh, and they didn't have one.
Yeah, they don't have
Right.
a fucking map of this place.
Okay, well,
Ah,
do you have any idea where you're trying to get to?
We're not trying to get to a place. We're just trying to find a person.
Oh. Well, who are you? Okay, do you have a better description of who you're looking for?
Yeah, it's a Amazon fella about 6 foot tall, wears a big dark green cloak, has a dorky looking mask on.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, that actually doesn't. I don't think I've ever heard of someone like that.
Nope.
Yeah, I
Is
didn't
he a
think
bad
so.
guy?
Yeah, real bad guy. Seriously, if you see him, don't try to mess with him. He's gonna actually
Amazon
kill you all.
guy, green cloak, mask. What does the mask look like?
It's
We'll be sure
just
to-
like a straight iron mask. Just
We'll be sure to beat him up if we run across this path.
Okay. My friend's gonna be really mad if her daughter and granddaughter now kill themselves on a very powerful wizard. So, but please don't.
I doubt that's going to happen. We are trying to save the world, after all. What's a wizard compared to the gods we're about to fight?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, okay,
that
have
I'm a
fun with
wizard
that.
and I'm waiting to. We're about to go fight gods, so.
Yeah, let's just look. This is on a different kind of level. Let's just leave it at that.
What's a higher level than a god?
Zanza, I
Real
guess
powerful
they've
wizard.
been doing the kind of stuff that we do nowadays for longer than any of us have been alive, and they're still active by the look of it.
How's that
You think
possible?
how
Our parents were the ones, our grandparents were the ones who saved the world the last time.
Yeah, the last time you heard about, believe me, I've helped out around a few times.
Why haven't I heard about you?
Because we
know
try
all there
not
is
to
to
get
know
heard about.
Nonsense. I know all there is to know about the heroes of the land. If you guys have saved the world once before, I want to hear the story.
well,
Sorry, kid.
we can just ask Marcus later on. You know, like being one of the last humans there, he should probably have knowledge from before time.
Yeah, you do that. Ask him how the fall of winter went down here. Anyway,
Well,
sorry to cut this short, everybody, but we do have to kind of be on our way. It's a pleasure meeting all of you. The Bleaksworthies especially.
It'd be nice if you guys could come back and help us save the world. Apparently you've already done it once before.
Wish I could, but we're on a bit of a schedule here. Our employer's gonna get mad if we deviate.
Suppose so, but if you ever want to prove that you're a real warrior, you'll come over and help us defeat the moon god.
You're silly. There is no moon god. Alright, see you later.
What strange
wait
people.
before they're gone? I want to give them this, and I will hand over a little parcel, and it's full of lots of handwritten letters, and some of them are very, very old.
Oh, you've been right. Oh, that's
what's-
sad.
Oh, you poor kid. Come here.
Wow, you actually carry those around with you?
Of course I do. You know, great, me
Just
keep
in
them up to
case.
date.
The
I'm going to give
salamander
you a
will
hug
just
now.
walk up and give you a big hug.
I'm gonna give Kreshia a big hug.
What is it?
Aw.
Just had it up.
Sarah piles in, and then so does
Oh,
Molly.
you poor dear.
I don't try to be depressing, I swear.
you didn't have to.
Alright. Taz will take the parcel and tuck it into a bag that looks much too small to fit all those letters, but they slide in no problem.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
And says, alright, well, I'll give your mom/grandmom your best. Hopefully if we get this situation resolved, maybe we can swing a visit.
I'd really like that.
She would too. Alright, come on, Molly. We've got places to be.
Goodbye,
We're,
strange traveler.
We're way late for our engagement. They will walk into the cave, and as soon as they're out of sight, you hear this sound. And then when you poke your head in, they're just gone.
What strange people.
Now we do the magical equivalent of opening the one end of the wormhole. So that we can have a
and then tumble in after them and become a Pathfinder campaign. No!
Yes.
Absolutely not.
No, you tumble in and you get lost, and you end up becoming a 4th edition campaign.
Oh,
wow, that would be a weird step.
That would be strange.
We need to spread
You
the
get stuck between the two of them.
We need
Guys,
to spread...
what's wrong? Everyone's a wizard now.
Now everyone is a wizard.
We need to spread the details of our exploits more. Few people know that we're worthy of saving the world.
I don't care. I really don't.
I care.
I would love to be just a total seeker of the wild.
You're already a princess. Honor is all I have to fight for.
But what do you mean honor is all you have to fight for? Saving the world is all we have to fight for. Why do we care if anyone knows?
I mean, besides that, of course.
Okay, no, real question, I suppose, before we move back to walking in silence. Why do you care if people know who we are?
Well, it's nice to get some recognition.
Sure, but why is it?
Because it means that you're a hero who saved the world, and people recognize you for your deeds and exploits.
But why do we need them to recognize us? Isn't it enough to know that the world is safe and will stay safe?
I'm gonna, like, give you a flat look and go, Kreshia, are you really trying to pull that on me?
Yes! Let me know. Like, I am curious as to why that is a driving force to you.
Good deeds are best done even if no one's there to look, but it's nice if somebody can see and give you a thank you. Not everybody, not even the best people can be heroes all the time without thanks.
Heroes do. I think
look
heroes are supposed to do things just because it's the right thing to do, not for recognition.
Small girl just looks at Bun Bun.
We give you thanks all the time, Frida. You're the best.
Yeah, but you don't need to. I just do it because I want to, and it's a good thing to do.
Of course, we're all doing it because it's the right thing to do. And besides, I don't think any of us wants our own civilization wiped off the face of the world.
But even so, doing good deeds is just a thing you do. It's, well, it should come, like, naturally to us to do good. Because we know that when people are sad, angry, and not happy, that they know what, like, they know that they can't really feel good then. Sorry. When people are feeling sad, angry, and hurt, they can't see the goodness that can be done.
Oh,
but
right.
we know what that feels. We have gone through it, and we know, like, that's not a good thing that people should experience. So we do good.
I'm not going to say anything.
Interesting.
What?
Anyway,
we'll do the good deeds.
Yeah, it is a facet of need for I've forgotten the word. I've absolutely forgotten the word. A need for someone recognizing you. What's the fucking word for that?
Validation?
That's it. Yes, validation. Like a need for validation that I didn't anticipate about Zanza, and I find that very interesting.
I mean, he's a knight. A knight is partially validated off of his house name and validated by his exploits.
Sure, but I mean, he never started as one. This is just something that never struck me, the player, or indeed, of course.
I mean, he
Kreshia,
cares,
the
but it
character.
hasn't been the center point. He's just making a point out of it now because he just got dissed. And it's just, come on, you saved the world like 1.5 times at this point. It's not too much to ask that people go like, oh hey, maybe you're not the scrub.
I suppose I can see it.
I mean, shit. I mean, even really good people at least want to be thanked every once in a while. They don't do it for the validation, but it's nice. Like
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, but people liked Mr. Rogers because he was a really great person. Sure, he didn't do it just for the things.
Yes, he just did it because it was the right thing to do, and he loved what he was doing.
All I'm saying is that it's very, very hard to keep doing the right thing when no one thanks you for it in any way. People are social creatures, get feedback from those around them. It helps when when good deeds are received with kindness in return.
Okay.
Speaking of recognition.
It's not all about the recognition, but it's a part of it.
Well, that I can understand.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, that was a total aside. I'm ready to continue on through this valley now.
Speaking of recognition, I'm going to make sure to thank Fairy for lunch. She did a good job. Thank you very much.
Of course. I'll do this.
She'll smile and give you a hug. And then the party can march forth. Just in time for Frida to start hearing something again in the distance.
Go.
Go with a massive passive perception.
Our
What's
radar
like? He
goat.
sounds like one of those those hunting dogs.
What we're doing, what we're actually doing, is someone has Frida sitting on their shoulders and as an invisible radar dish.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing you could do.
I mean, she likes climbing on the goats, so...
Goat tower.
Yeah.
Just have Fairy and Mary walk right next to each other and have Frida sit on their shoulders. Anyway.
But it would be on Sari then, because Mary is pregnant. He shouldn't be put through that physical strain.
It's true, actually. You have avoided climbing not pregnant Mary. But at one point there was a Mary plane, and the very first thing you did was run over for the goat tower. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Radar Goat hears what sounds like a lot of singing voices in the distance carrying over the wind, but as you tune your ear in, you realize they're not singing words, it's just a strange melody. There's maybe a half dozen of these voices all working together, and then underneath that sound, you hear screaming.
Alright, let's go save the day.
That sounds like it's okay.
And so as the party approaches...
Oh, wait a minute. I've seen these. We've seen these things before.
Yeah, you fought them on
Yeah,
the
we
boat.
fought already.
Yeah.
When we were on the airship.
Yeah. No, not the boats, remember?
Yeah, the boats. On the airship, you fought manticores.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
the boats.
There was a boat on the water when I produced, Wedding Frida, remember?
But yes, as you rush forward, you see these same creatures as you've fought before, circling a lone harpy who seems to be quite roughed up and injured. She's got some blood smeared across her face and through her black hair. And she seems to be trying to fight them off with a small sword and buckler, but having very little luck.
Speaking of heroism,
And you note that she is totally grounded. She is like hiding between some small trees that are growing here in the pass where the wind isn't so bad.
These things had a breath attack, right?
No, they had a shriek attack.
It was regardless. It was a cone that came off of them. Yeah,
they do have a cone attack.
Ha! Shriek attacks.
Free.
They've obviously never gotten into an argument with me.
Man, you should not sound that proud.
You really should not. Alright, is everyone on the board? Alright.
Wow, Kreshia, please.
She's distracted.
She is.
Luckily, the Renane's also crit failed.
She was hugging her mom after that fucking super sad. Holy sh! Can I reinstate how miserably sad that is?
Yeah, that's incredibly sad.
Yeah, Kreshia has a lot of that shit. Like,
it's not the fact that you have the letters, but that you carry it around. And
it's because
hope.
she's always writing more, always hoping.
Yeah, that's incredibly fucking sad.
Meanwhile, in another timeline, Mira just breaks down crying in the Foundation break room.
Jesus fucking Christ. Just dropped that bomb like it was nothing, even though Hiroshima just went off.
It's just how Kreshia is. I feel like this is just another hidden facet of the sociopathy. Which is why
Zanza was looking at you, going like, "Really? You're gonna talk to me about not needing validation?"
Oh God! All right, Frida, you're up.
Yes, small goat would start off with Bless from the loot as an action.
Alright, who would on?
It'll be on the three weirdos.
Alright, Zanza, Kreshia, and Syrah. I'll get a bless.
But don't worry, Kreshia. Frida knows that feeling.
Of sadness.
Weh.
Well, yeah, like, at least Kreshia has a fucking tyrant.
This is true.
And then I move... Wait. Go. Gotta go fast. Yum.
Oh gosh.
Wait, let's see. Wait, the fucking range. What's it like? I have to actually look up what range it is. Oh, 60. Never fucking mind. I don't need to go that fast. I need to go in a bush.
Hey, you did not even need to move.
Yeah. I can go bush. Tiny horse just sticking out. And then, healing word. I believe you can do it. You're a good champion. You're a good and fightful Harpy. 7 max.
Alright. Several of her claw cuts begin to close up. And Zanza.
It's time to be the hero.
Yes. Speaking of which, since currently we're not the ones who the Renanes have focus on, I think the wise call is to zip over, pick up the Harpy, and then zip somewhere back with the party for safety.
You might have to persuade her.
Or you might want to, take out the bad guys and show that you're a good guy first.
I mean, shit. She can be a little panicked, but I don't know. Yeah, I can run over her, I guess.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to make sure she doesn't get swarmed by 8 enemies in a turn.
Yeah, but take them out before that. But in the meantime, I just found something. I think it's Sav&D. Here we go. Look at that.
Give me a second.
That sure is a booty.
Let's take a
And
look
it
at
sure is a double booty.
it. Is.
Oh, it is a dog booty. But yes, shit. I want to go over, like, try to help. So she's like in this little cavern, right? And these guys, last time we fought them, they had AoE attacks, correct?
Yes, they definitely seem to have AoE abilities.
Was it dexterity?
No.
I don't know.
If you can get on
If
top of
it's
one of
Sonic,
them.
then if it's Sonic, it's Constitution.
Yeah, so I can't shield her either, no matter what I do.
Yeah, so,
I feel like it's just better
So
to get on
kick the
top of a
shit.
threat.
I mean, okay. I'll
And
go
if you
over.
can stay on top, then it gives Sarah a big hand for helping to kill one off.
Alright, let's ignite the sword. Give it some electric charge and bring out Grimtrax. And I'll jump over here and give my wax.
Alright, so these guys are flying, but Zanza is Zanza, so I don't think you have any issue of getting
Boing.
to them.
Nope.
Yeah, just for everyone else's
Bring the
information.
boots.
Yep.
Let me make sure I'm using the right one. Boop, boop.
Alright,
Ah!
so you
Ah!
lunge up into the air, swinging
Ow.
Grimtrax, and the Renee just catches it in its claws, and then you fall to the ground. And you just hear Grimtrax's voice going, Zanza! As you
God.
just plummet to the ground.
Okay,
Boing.
so the second attack doesn't happen at least. Fucking hell. Right. That was only 30 feet of movement. Can I jump back up?
So it's 30 feet of movement. Yeah, that's... How much movement do you have left? Because he's like
35.
15 feet. Yeah, you can jump back up. Why did I even ask? If you want to try and get your sword back, you can make an athletics check to try and get it out of its hands.
Athletics check, alright. I'm gonna go eat my chicken and rice next turn.
Alright, so Zanz ends up just like hanging on to the
Detail.
sword as the bird flaps
You
around.
have a D4. For
It-
fuck's sake, you have a D4.
Oh, God.
Detail.
Can that
roll a
D-
D4.
Oh, it could
On an
actually
11.
save me.
It could help. It could help. Wait, no, hold on. Bless is only
Yeah.
on attack rolls and saving throws. He does not have a D4.
Ah, fuck.
Fucking
Enjoy your
hell.
chicken.
Fuck
Go
fuck
chicken.
me. You know what? What the fuck? No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Yeah, that's what I thought anyways. Fuck you too, Roll20. I'll be out.
Enjoy your dinner. Mary, you're up.
Oh god. That's so sad for Detail.
Poor Bun Bun.
Here, Zanza, let me help you just a little bit. I'm going to twin a guiding bolt.
Alright, who's the primary?
And I'm going to do it as a second level spell. The one Zanza is attempting to flail at, and then the second one is going to be this one over here, which is probably going to come at us in a second.
Okay, that's a sensible way to do things. Let it rip.
Do 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 do.
Womp. Fucking womp.
At least I have the other one.
Oh, if only you could have chained them too. Alright, so it will take 11 points of radiant damage. I don't think it has any resistance to that. No.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Wow, what a shit
So yeah,
fucking
a
bunch
bolt of
roll.
radiant energies just blows some of its feathers off. It shrieks
Should
at you.
Seriously.
I should have just picked up the fucking harpy.
Syrah, how's it going?
Fairy is going
Oh,
to do something,
right.
no?
Yeah, you.
Fairy.
Also
It's
spread
going to
out, Mary,
attack.
because these things blast cone attacks.
Shit, they do.
Yes.
Yeah, Fairy is. Wait. Does she have more than? Wait, what spells do you have? You don't. You only have one. No, you only have one spell. One level spells. Why is it asking me for more? She's gonna cast. No dice. It doesn't spit out any dice.
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
do the. You have to actually edit it yourself. Alas.
Well, at least she rolled pretty well on her temporary hit points.
She did.
And you know what?
Brent.
Merisiel is going to be here, and I think Fairy's going to take a position over here.
Okay. Now, Sierra.
If it matters for what Sierra's going to do, she has advantage to hit this one.
Yes, let me put a little marker on that one for Sierra.
She could get a sneak attack off on that one right away.
She could. That's pretty
She can
much...
get that.
I don't think Zanza's gonna qualify for sneak attack, and he's just dangling.
Well, he's a monk, so he's physical cost.
Regardless, let's give it a fucking go. Man, I sure wish I had advantage.
Okay.
Well, I guess you have. You
Oh.
actually have advantage.
I guess which creature were you targeting?
The one with a dude next to it that I can hit.
All right, then no, you didn't have advantage because
Which one did I have advantage against?
I told you that one.
That one. Oh, then that's the one I fucking... Sorry, I thought that one got hit with the guiding bolt.
It did.
This one got
The
hit
other
with
one
the
got
guiding
hit.
bolt. The
That
other
was
one
the one.
got
That is the one I shoot. Yes.
Okay, that's
will be fine.
That's fine.
Roll sneak
yeah, roll
again.
sneak attack
Yep.
again. 24 and then minus 14. Pew! She shoots
Good
an arrow
shot.
straight through it. It is still alive, but oh god, that hurt. And then getting
And then she's going to move and hide.
All right. The Harpy is going to flail helplessly and just hide in the bushes. She will take the dodge action because nothing is within reach of her. Kreshia.
Okay. Up to here. And then... Shadowblade! You know, fucking go with Shadowblade at level 4.
Ooh, holy shit.
Oh, no, 3 or 4 only increases it to 3d8. No, mine, so I'll be doing it at level 3. That's kind of a shame.
That's weird.
Okay.
It says it's a 4th level spell, but you can...
I had 4 ticked and then realized, oh, that's not how 4th... that you don't use 4th for it.
Okay, that's fair. Sorry. So
Yeah.
you get 3d8 damage.
Let's see. Oh, Shadowblade.
I
17 to...
assume you're going after the injured one?
Yep.
Alright, then yeah, that hits and kills. The Renane shrieks and goes tumbling to the ground, and then breaks its neck on the rocks.
Cool. And as a... no, hang on to the rest of that.
Alright. The Renane will all use a bonus action to sing to each other. They make a almost haunting melody between them across the rocks as if mourning their fallen friend. And then they dive. Let's see, what's your speed, little birdies? Ooh, you are speed burbs. Cannot
And
get
then
there,
they
though.
die. What the fuck?
They
They're
dive.
Like suicide bombers?
Yeah,
Oh.
they kamikaze. Tora. Excellent. So this guy can get to you. This guy will get to you. And where can you go, friendo? You sure can't get anywhere, so I guess you're gonna go fight the Harpy. Alright, so 2 attacks on the Harpies. Ooh, you sure have multi-attacks. Alright, so 2 sets of attacks on the Harpy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These all have disadvantage, because dodge, so miss. Hit for 18. Ooh, savage. A miss, but that could be a hit, so he will roll a d6. That is indeed a hit for 19. Alright, miss. Hit for 7.
Well, counter.
Okay.
I got.
Which one would you like to counter?
The one that'll knock it unconscious.
So there's 2 that are going to knock it unconscious.
God damn it.
Yeah. So you spend a bardic die, and then that next attack comes in and drops her.
Is she dead?
No, she is unconscious, and actually, conveniently, that Frida spending a bardic die does keep her from getting coup de grace, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, on Zanza. The one that's fighting you cannot use its beak on you because you are down between its legs, but it will try and spike you with its tail twice. Spike, spike. First one for 16, the second one gets a 21.
What?
They have bardic inspiration dies, basically.
Oh,
they're inspiring each other.
Yes, they are. They are circle jerk inspiring.
Ah, the bastards. Well, I guess there goes half my HP.
Yep. Alright, so you get stabbed.
What do you mean half your HP?
It did 31 damage.
Oh, right.
Alright. Speaking of doing a lot of damage to a small member of the party, Frida. Beak, tail, tail. Well, that that sure is 2 misses, but the second tail hits you for 18.
Yep.
Stab.
Go get.
And then this guy
for 18.
like flops to the ground, unable to fly anymore. Arrgh. Pulled a muscle in its wing. And Kreshia. Beak, tail, tail.
Nope.
Well, the beak will
No,
hit.
I'm fine.
Nope.
Oh, the beak. Shield.
Okay. Bing. Alright, so they eviscerate Zanza, hurt Frida a little bit, and have knocked a Harpy out, and look like they're about to just rip her to shreds.
Nah.
Frida!
Bonus action, invisibility.
Okay. It's a smart move. Invisigoat.
Yep. Move up here and wait, how many got hit? Okay, so I will cast. God, work, you piece of fucking shit. There we go. So I was in the bush there. I moved up here. So there's 25. Get there. Okay. So, because he got hit, last blast one, and it should hit everyone if I'm reading the spell correctly.
What spell is that?
It is this one.
Oh. Alright, yeah, that'll do it. So that will hit you, Zanza, and the Harpy, which will bring her up to 14.
Yeah.
She regains consciousness.
Side plus 14. DCL, you got 14 healing on you from Hadouken. So, and I...
Never been
Yeah,
healed from
that's,
Hadouken.
Yeah, but now you can. Okay, and it should be your turn now.
Yep. So, Zanza, your sword is in the Burb's talons. What would you like to do?
Grimjacks?
The sword screams.
I believe in you. And then I'm going to spend a key point for Step of the Wind. And I'm going to drop down. Because there is a Harpy that's going to need some help. Otherwise, she's going to get eviscerated.
Save the girl!
So, yeah. Does he get any opera from me falling?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I Step of the Wind.
All
At
right.
least that's an advantage.
God, I'm so not used to things being able to opportunity attack Zanza. Poke.
God damn it! Well, at least it's just 8 damage.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse.
Well, yeah. Sorry. Drops down. He's going to run over 35. He takes no fall damage. So he's going to run over here. He's going to pick up the Harpy. And is that going to be an action?
So she's gonna try and resist you.
I'm trying to help!
She's
panicking.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
Athletics.
I feel like... Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll athletics unless I literally try to punch her.
I mean, yeah, you could try to intimidate or persuade her as well, but...
You know what? Like, what's my persuade? Bad. Is it only at 2? My athletics is at 3. Do I
You cut off there.
have inspiration?
I don't know, do you?
Do we get it back at the end of the session?
No, that's not how that works. I will give it to Kreshia for
Inspiration is
that
needed.
interaction with Taz and Molly.
Okay, and you can use it. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Okay. Well, little Harpy, you have a 5% chance to succeed. Or actually, a 10%.
Don't you fucking... Don't
No.
you... Okay.
So you pick up this Harpy, and you notice that
Penguin Harpy!
yeah, she is like totally milk white except for her hair and this like little strange kind of waxy film on her arms and legs, and instead of feathery wings she has these 2 huge big like flippers that come out from her back and that are just flailing around. They slap at you.
So
But you
you
manage
said
to just pick her up and drag her away.
So
Kicking
what
and
you're saying
screaming.
is she's adorable.
Yes.
Do I have an action left to dash?
No. Grappling her is your action. So you've Step of the Wind and then took an action.
All right, I need to get her safe.
Tasha.
Away. I still got 20. She should have. No, I still got 45 feet left. And I accidentally just clicked off of the game. Give me a
Tasha.
second.
Speak. Speak.
Nice fucking try.
No, she did it. She like snapped her mouth like she's trying to speak. Hold on. Tasha. Speak. God, she keeps opening her mouth, but she doesn't want to. Speak. Oh, she made a growl. That's close. Speak.
With the efforts.
God damn it, dog! You're making me look like an ass.
Too late.
It's too late. Let's get on with our lives. She actually knows that that's exactly what's happening.
You're just a piece of shit, dog. I love you.
You know what? Frida, you're Invisigoat.
Yes.
Oh.
You can't see me, dude.
Speak.
Yeah, I can see this.
Tasha,
The problem is I run away from
God damn it.
the remains,
Speak.
and I'm out of heal range, and they might catch up with me. But if I don't,
Piece of
I'm
shit.
gonna get gangbanged, and you know what?
Fine.
I'm gonna believe in Frida healing. So I pick up the Harpy to shield her from attacks, but other than that, I will not move.
Bold.
Okay. You are. Oh, now you fucking talk.
Are you sure about this? Then
I mean, I
not
step
in
of
the-
the I step of the wind. They have disadvantage to attack me for the rest of the turn.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've used it. Since normally I just run the fuck out or use that key point for actual
I
dashing.
thought patient defense was what gave them disadvantage.
Yeah, sorry, I meant patient defense. I didn't step of the wind because if I did, I would have been able to literally run off the map.
Oh.
I patient defense, and that's why they got the disadvantage on me.
Because that's not what you said, but that's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. Doesn't matter. Alright, so you bunker down and try and shield the Harpy.
Yes.
Alright. Mary.
Okay.
Correct shit.
Well, I guess I'm going to try to wreck some shit. Mary is going to throw out another guiding bolt because that's a good thing to do. But she's going to try and hammer some bitches with it this time.
Alright, this time
Another
with
twin
feeling.
guiding bolt. This time exactly.
Alright,
Oh,
who are you
yeah.
targeting?
What's that? Okay, so what's with this one right here? What's that?
Now you fucking
Yarp.
talk.
What's with this symbol on this thing?
That
right
one
here?
is
Is it-
grounded. It is actually
Perfect.
on the ground, unlike the others.
So gonna hit that one and the one that Kresh is fighting.
Okay.
Woof.
That'll certainly hit. Whew, baby. Whew, baby. Alright. Two big
Solid
hits.
hits.
Boom, boom.
And then Fairy is going to advance on this one and maintain a battle line.
Alright.
Fairy, who has advantage.
She sure does. Let's see what you can do, girl.
Green Flame Blade.
Green flame! Swing. Alright, that'll definitely hit. It won't shut up now.
It will not be quiet. It's making up for lost time.
That was a speak, Tasha. That was a speak.
She's just slow, so she's going to speak for every time you spoke before.
She is slow. It's factually true. Tasha, speak. She huffed at me. Alright. You know exactly what
Huff.
you're doing. Alright. That's it for Fairy, I believe. So, Syrah.
Yes.
Gonna shoot at Kresh's Bub Vantage target.
Alright. That's a hit. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god, just a fucking sweet low ball there. Oh well.
Pew!
It seems you'll never get that like a second attack that a lot of people seem to enjoy.
That is the downside of being a rogue.
You never get it. Hey, Arcane Trickster gets... Actually, isn't she Arcane Trickster?
She's an
She
arcane
is,
trickster.
yes.
She's a low level art. Wait, does she not have a familiar?
She does.
Oh,
Or, no, wait, no, she doesn't.
No, she did not.
I was thinking of Astra. No.
all right.
She does not. Alright. The Penguin Harpy is not going to take the dodge action because someone is heroically defending her. So instead, she will, while still like flapping her flippers at Zanza, like smacking him around, she will bring up her sword and swing it at the Renane to the south.
Oh, she's
Swing,
armed.
swing. For a mighty 10 damage.
Her damage is adorable.
I mean, that's 10 damage.
Zanza, you can hear her like shrieking and crying out, but she's not saying anything. Like it's just random gibberish.
She might not speak my language.
Alright.
Obviously, I need to start speaking into her in Minotaur.
Clearly that is the solution.
It's a very expressive language. Even if you don't understand what they're saying, you get the message.
Damn right you do.
You just squat at people a lot and rub your dick on them.
Quah!
They'll understand who's the... After that, they'll understand who's the dominant one.
Jesus. Alright, Kreshia.
Okay. This one's gonna get the fucking business double time.
Alright.
Swing 1.
Alright, solid hit for 14.
Swing 2.
That'll kill it.
Cool.
Swing.
I'm gonna move up over to here. Era is going to grant advantage. And I'm gonna action surge to go again.
Alright.
I forget, is action surge all your attacks back? Or
Advantage, that thing I just said.
Yes.
I forget, is action surge all your attacks back or just the one?
Just an action. Wait, it's an attack action, so
Yes, so you do get 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Swoop.
Alright, so yeah, those will both hit for 13 and 13. Consistent damage. Alright, it's the Renane's turn. I'm going to let this Husky outside, so BRB 1 sec.
Case. Savin's gone, right? I'm going to be real mad if the Remain flies away with my sword.
It doesn't have enough speed to get out of shooting range.
It doesn't have enough speed to get out of Zanza range.
Yeah, you could just turn into a giant eagle and dash action on top of it.
And then like
Presumably
kick
key
it in the
blast its
ass.
fucking asshole with bird monk attacks.
I just imagine Sansa turning into like his sparrow form instead and just lighting up its asshole and out its mouth.
He just becomes a laser
Hey.
hawk.
Yeah, that's the thing. Laser bird. Just imagine. Becky almost did that. If you remember that griffin that kidnapped her while she was in her sleeping bag. Kina probably remembers.
Okay. So, there's 4 of these bastards left. Do you guys like breath weapons?
I hate you so much, Savin.
Alright, so this Renane directly in front of Fairy is going to screech southwards to hit both MILF and Demon Goaters. Scree!
Oh, it's a 30-foot cone. Okay. Constitution saving throw? I think we both are good at that, actually. I mean, Mary's okay. Fairy is also okay.
Alright, so you both take 14 thunder damage. Let's see.
Actually, Fairy takes 7 and loses her false life.
Fair enough. Okay. This one's gonna hop forward a little bit. Actually, yeah, it'll end up here so it doesn't hit its friends. And it will shriek at Kreshia, which incidentally will also hit Frida. Shriek! Alright, you take half, so 11. And then Frida.
I gave myself disadvantage on that, by the way, to protect my Spiritor, but I always do that.
Okay,
14 makes, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, good.
you're good. Frida, however, is not and takes 23 thunder damage.
Don't worry,
Now-
you're not seeing that.
Unfortunately, the 2 Renane up here can't just shriek directly into Zanza's ears, because they would hit each other. So instead, one of them is going to sing the other one the Song of Its People.
Oh, God. Hey! No, that probably does not incur an attack.
No, it does not. And then they're going to start chewing on the bunny. So 1, 2, 3. Let's
Jesus.
turn that 18 into a 24.
My fucking...
Poke.
I give you disadvantage, and you decide to roll like literal thunder. Not anything under a fucking 15 except for that 12, which you turned into a 6. Oh my
Welcome back to
Yeah,
Sav&D,
that-
everybody.
Zanza goes down because fuck you, Savin.
All right.
Wow.
And the other Harpy, other Renane is going to go after El Harpo. So it will give her the peck. It will miss. Thankfully, it did not have advantage. We'll give her the tail poke. That'll drop her.
How does it have all those attacks after getting Bardic?
That's
Who's giving
bonus
Bardic?
action.
God damn it. I tried. I
Wait.
tried real hard.
Got so far.
No,
Alright,
I
and
didn't.
then let's see where that next attack goes. One is going to be Zanza. Alright, he will coup de grace the
yes.
Harpy.
No, because they got poked in the ass by a doggo, remember?
Oh, that's right. Kreshia's right there. I totally missed her.
Literally beating the shit out of this thing.
Alright,
I
it'll turn
nearly killed
around
it in one
and...
day. Alright, fucker.
Alright, yeah, it misses. Alright, and bloop.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. That Renane. Okay, yeah.
Alright, and that's Alberto's turns. Frida.
Oh, at the start of that.
Tiny goat. Tiny goat. Get a work on. Like,
Please tiny goat me, Frida.
oh god. So I will oh shit. Here's a question. Heal you. No wait, that's not fuck. It's an action. Gosh dang it. Okay, so I will question full focus to get both of you up so that there's no death saving throws or the grass.
What are you saying?
Okay, so first off to get you guys up so there's no coup de grace going on. So Sansa, you get 16 hit points back. And you're back up. And then time to get the Penga Harpy back up as well. Which I will use a heal of the word. That's 3, that's 4. So 13. Okay.
Nom nom nom, graham crackers. Alright, so that's an action, bonus action on move, so I think we're on to Zanza.
Yeah, and then
Alright, you are snapped back to consciousness by the sweet, dulcet tones of Invisigoat.
Well, it's time to do what I haven't done in a long time in Kung Fu hand to hand. So let's...
Stunning fist away.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to be careful, quiet. Oh, there is an arm strike. It hits! And a stunning fist on this one.
Okay, so that's a mighty 5 damagos. And then it makes a con save!
It fails.
But wait!
Don't you fucking dare tell me they have
How about
legendary.
13?
14.
Yeah, actually,
It is
Does that
14.
meet?
it does not meet.
No?
Okay. It fails.
Hello?
It fails.
Stunned
Stunning fist.
AF.
All right. Another unarmed strike, and one that is not stunned next to me,
All right.
and another stunning fist.
All right. And just eat up that key.
Delicious.
Oh, another failure, just barely.
All right. And he does not have an inspiration die, so the two birds just flop to the ground and start spasming.
And then, because this one's up here and still being a dick, Zanza will flying kick in its beak. Oh wait, I actually do have a bonus attack. I'll try to flying kick that one with the bonus attack. Spend another key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Jesus.
Unarmed attack. Another hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Another key point for stunning fist.
Nope. It's
Another
stunned.
failure. And then, because I got one more left, I'll go over and attack this one. Is this one prone?
No, it's just on the
Okay.
ground.
Another fist. Another hit, and another stunning fist.
God, I hate monks.
You know what? You just the dice luck was in my favor.
All right,
Fuck
they're all
you.
stunned for a turn, so that's nice.
All right, that was like
Wait, this
practically all my
one
key.
was flying. This one was flying.
I can jump.
Yes. But he
Oh,
takes fall damage.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. It was 15 feet up, so it'll take 3 points of fall damage as it plops to the ground. Now, out of curiosity, let's see what the stun condition actually does.
No actions, no
So,
defenses,
you have advantage to hit it, basically.
and it can't do any actions.
Yeah, and that goes without saying. Okay. That's until the end of Zanza's next turn?
Yep.
Okay. Mary.
Well, first off, all of 1 radiant damage to Fairy and the Renee from Crest Hollow.
Okay.
I can't see the Renee's health bar, but okay, whatever. Okay, Fairy is going to try and kill it then.
Okay.
Make a pair of attacks.
She has advantage, so go nuts.
Does she?
Yes, it's done.
I stunned all of the ones that were alive.
All right. she
20,
kills it.
23. Slice, slice.
Kills it with the first attack, so she can move and make a second
Oh.
if she wants.
Then she will
She can get there, so
Clomp.
that'll be
clop over
14
here
damage.
and slice.
Alrighty. And for Mary Prime,
Mary's going to run up. Move up. He's going to move up.
Wobble up.
bounce, bounce, bounce.
Maybe. A little bit. Let's go. I mean, you know what? It's been working out really well, so I'm going to hit.
No matter who
They're
you
all
hit,
stunned.
they're all stunned.
They're literally all stunned.
Literally all of them.
Zanza,
Then I'm going to spend 1 more sorcery point and just do a basic bitch 2 level 1 guiding bolts.
Alright. So they are all prone, so
Oh,
it didn't fucking
this
matter.
one and this one.
Okay. 17 and 14.
God.
Sierra. And Joe.
Unfortunately, again, they're all
yeah,
prone, so
they're
Sierra
all
cannot
prone.
sneak attack, but she can make a normal bow shot without disadvantage.
should be
She can move
advantage.
another 5 step. Huh?
Should be
They're
advantage.
prone,
She's shooting.
unfortunately,
Why are they prone?
because they are
They're
flying.
on
you
the
stunned
ground.
them.
Stunning fist specifically does not make you go prone.
They are flying.
They're birds. They
fall.
can't. They have to stop flying.
I thought most of them were grounded.
No, only this one. All the others were hovering.
Fair enough.
Either way, that's a hit. I assume that's against the one next to Fairy. So,
Yeah.
poke.
And that's. Would I get sneak attack? Oh yeah, I've got people right there.
No, unfortunately, you can't
I've
have
got
this.
people.
You
helping
cannot.
out.
You need to
Yes.
have advantage and not disadvantage, or have people next to it. So you do have disadvantage. It's canceled, but it is still there. You don't get sneak attack.
Oh, okay, that's weird, but sure.
I don't get it.
That is how that works.
I understand it in a vague way.
Meaning, if you have disadvantage on attack, even if it's reduced to normal, it still counts for preventing sneak
Actually,
attack.
you can get sneak attack on it because it's incapacitated technically.
That doesn't matter. You have a disadvantage. That is.
If
an
there's any
immediate
source of
disqualifier.
disadvantage, I can't.
I thought disadvantage only counted if you were actually at disadvantage.
I don't care hard enough for this argument. Let's keep going.
Okay.
We can bother Jeremy Crawford later. The Harpy. This is a great time to get the fuck out. So she is going to waddle her ass 1, 2, 3, 4, or rather 4, 5 over here. Yep. Oh no, you have another square movement. Meh. And then dodge. Get out of the shithole and then dodge.
She might want to double instead. Can't these things cone attack and still catch her?
Yes, but they could just chase after her and cone her, so.
Oh, true.
And
Alright.
cones are pretty long.
So, Shadow
my
Blade
dear.
number 1.
Alright, that'll kill it.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, I don't knock it unconscious.
Thanks. And the one that group over there is fighting. Boop.
Alright, 7, 8, 9. That will not drop it.
Cool. And I'm going to second wind, because why not?
Yeah, why not? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, you're dead as fuck. You get a save, and then the other two get a fail. Frida. Honestly, at this point, I'm pretty convinced you can just gangbang the remaining Renane, so we can probably call this combat. And Zanza will recover his sword.
Tiny goat, tiny goat, tiny goat, tiny goat.
Yeah, so you turn around and the Harpy is standing immediately behind you, Frida. She has her humanoid hands on her knees and is just breathing hard and just wiping blood off her face. Sweat and
Tiny
her
goat
own
planet,
insides
yes.
just sort of drool down onto the ground.
Zanza face plants into the dirt.
I'm going to pull out some food and a potion of healing.
She screeches and like stumbles back when you start trying to touch her or shove things at her.
Okay, how about... Okay, wait. Just the food, then. And I will unwrap it. Food is the universal sign of peace.
Oh,
It's the offering of
oh.
food.
I
breaking
poked
of-
Mary.
Alright,
Yeah,
make
oh
a
my
persuade
God.
test, Mary. She is
That's
very
not
she-
the right
scared.
character sheet.
Does she get
Tongues.
advantages? Does she get advantage for looking like a mother?
Tongues.
Nope.
But her
Mary
possum.
got poked. While she was pulling out the food and started talking, tiny goat finger pokes you for tongues.
She didn't need the bonus.
Okay. Yeah, the Harpy will hesitantly reach out with a hand and like snatch the food out of your grasp and start munching on it. Look fearfully around at all of you.
You can
Hi there.
speak to it,
Do
Mary.
you speak common?
I don't think she does.
She will
Uh.
slowly like put a hand up and wave at you.
Aw.
Looks
I will smile
very
and
shy.
wave. I will try Draconic and Elven as well for saying hello.
Let's see. What languages does she speak? Nope.
Zanza will try Arunan, Aryan, and Giant.
Oh, were you giving me
Yes.
tongues?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
I was
say
saying
it.
Oh,
it
you're
repeatedly.
poking. You just
I
said
was
you were
saying it
poking me.
repeatedly. I was
you just said
poking
you
you for tongues. I was
Oh.
poking you for
Okay.
tongues.
alright.
All right,
Gosh,
and I will
dang
talk
it.
to her in all speech, I guess.
Alright. What do you say?
You don't have to worry about us. We're not going to hurt you.
She makes an exaggerated sigh and sort of plops down on the ground. She's still, like, panting and sweating pretty severely. Looks like she's been running from these things for a while.
We're not going to let any more of these things hurt you. You're safe with us. Are you hurt? You look hurt.
She'll just, like, extend her arms, and which are covered in cuts, as is her body and her face. She's wearing only, like, a light wool tunic hanging from her shoulders, which has been rent down to almost nothing, so a stiff breeze will probably just render her naked.
We can help you if you don't mind. If you don't mind, we'll mend your wounds and make you feel better.
I'm glad
She
somebody
nods.
else is touching her. My cheeks still sting from when I try to save her.
The gesture of good faith. Since I'm the one that can talk to her, I will step up first, and I will spend a spell slot to give her a cure light wounds, just to show that we're, on the up and up.
Okay, yeah, she will allow it.
And then I will gesture to Frida.
Yeah, the Harpy will slowly, like, put her sword back on her belt and take her buckler
Gosh, do we
off her
have
arm,
any-
which, like, drags off some skin with it, and she winces in pain.
Do we have any spare clothing, maybe?
Zanza will walk over slowly and lend her his cape.
Isn't your cape the magical one?
He has the scarf and he has the wolf cloak. Remember?
Right. Oh, so this is neither of them. Okay.
Okay, yeah, she'll let you put it on her.
Yeah.
She,
I mean, I keep 2 sets of winter clothes, so I mean, that might do her a solid instead.
Zanza gives her a small pat on the head, and then we'll give her.
she looks up to one of the big red marks on your cheek where a flipper slapped you, and she just puts her hand on it, and she says something that, like, Mary, you don't understand, and nobody else does either.
Huh. I don't understand it.
Yeah, just...
Some non-words.
I bet that's a sorry, and it's all right.
I think
Friend
the
of-
sentiment is I'm sorry.
A
For
friend
some
of
reason,
mine. A friend of mine reminded me
Oh.
today that good deeds are best done for the sake of it.
I can. Oh, tongues is for speaking. Comprehend languages for hearing. So I can speak to her, but I can't understand. For fuck's sake. Why did I keep?
Mary,
Why did I
make
forget?
an intelligence check?
Oh, why did I forget again to get comprehend languages as a scroll?
I don't know. Why do you keep talking over me?
Owned. Alright, carry on.
Sorry.
Right then. I've never seen a harpy like her before. Do you know where she's from?
Probably from Ervanen.
She nods.
Well, it is quite cold up here, I suppose. Actually, I take that back. Zanza wouldn't know what a penguin is.
Why can't I understand what you're saying?
She makes a... She points at her throat, and then she points at your staff and, like, pokes it. And then says some more gibberish.
Magic.
She nods.
Fair enough.
That's cruel.
All right.
She
Let's
nods.
see.
Magic robbing someone of even using their own native... Horrible thing. What horrible person did that to you?
She speaks gibberish.
Right. We'll have to work through this. Don't worry.
Mary,
Saving you
your
didn't...
spell bounces off. Boing.
That's not right.
Don't worry. Saving you doesn't just end at keeping you away from the remains. We'll make sure to help
It's a
you get your rest.
curse, not a. It's a curse, I think.
Maybe that
What's
was
that about
just-
curses? I can deal with that.
I do believe she's specifically cursed. I just tried
Sure.
to dispel any kind of magic on her, but it bounced off.
I haven't got remove curse prepared today, but I can for later if we take a break.
I believe we're almost out of the pass, so
Yeah, when we get out of the pass, I'll make a private sanctum so we can all, like, take a very, very safe nap.
If I'll look down at Harpy. If you follow us, we're going to be seeing the rest of your people. We're trying to find them, and we might be able to help you with whatever is wrong with you. But we need some time to work on it.
The Harpy will just sort of look around and nod, and she'll say some more gibberish at you, then sort of sigh when she realizes you can't understand anything she's saying, and she'll just stand up and just kind of slowly walk over and just like give Zanza a hug.
No.
Well, she seems to be friendly, at least.
Of course she's friendly. Look at her, she's adorable.
She says more gibberish at you.
Well, either way, we seem to have another task to help. We seem to have another person we need to help.
I would laugh if what she said was, "I'm old enough to be your grandma, little child." It's very rude of you.
That would be very funny.
She's a Gmail.
She gets out a piece of parchment there and a bit of charcoal there. She asks her if she can write.
She just stares at it like you're handing her some alien technology.
Right. I know that look. Trust me.
Okay.
That's a no.
Let's get out of the pass, and then we'll guard up.
We should continue.
Can I get healed first? I'm kind of bleeding literally everywhere.
Yes, I can give you some healing here. Yeah. Just cure wounds at a higher level now. At level 4. So 20.
Ah, sweet healing.
Look at that. 2, 3, and 6.
Better than what I had.
Plus you got potions.
What's medium potion again? I'll chug one.
2d4 plus 2.
A normal potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2. A potion of greater healing is 44 plus 4. I don't know if you have any of those, but...
I had like the one. That was my last.
Alright. So, by the time night falls, you can get to the end of the pass. It is eerily quiet now that the hunting birds and time travelers have stopped popping in on you.
Quiet is usually a bad sign. We don't even hear any local wildlife.
No. You can just faintly hear the distant crashing of the waves.
I feel like I'd be much safer inside a tiny hut right now.
I'll do you one better. And I will create Kreshia's awesome dome.
Would you like to print that spell for us?
Sure thing.
I almost think we should press on a little bit further away from this place before we settle in.
I think I'm going to place it so if we can get up against a wall or around some trees and do it so that it's dark and swirly, but it's mostly contained by that, like, a natural nook so that people don't come in and fucking bother us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can definitely find plenty of little nooks and crevices in the pass or near the end of it. Not a whole lot of trees around here, as you might expect from a big, largely flat island. Even here in the mountainous section, it's not very heavily vegetated. But you can definitely find some nice, safe places to set up camp.
Makes sense. Yeah, and
so,
then...
do you turn on all of your security options? Just get the whole package going?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
And...
Actually, make an area magically secure. Can people just walk in and out of this? Because it looks like you can't see or cast spells through it, but you can just walk in and out.
Yeah, I thought we were going to hut inside it.
Oh, you're going to hut inside the sanctum. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a smart move. Okay, so yeah, you guys create your little dimensional camp. Frida, could you print tiny hut for me? I would like to see just how big it is, because... Let's see. Duration. There's 9 creatures. Okay, incidentally, that's exactly how many of you there are. All good.
This is, as we like to put it, the power dome. I've got these Seculock magical defenses and, full package alarms.
Wonder how actually big Tiny Hut is, because it says a tiny immobile. So is it like a clown car?
It is a 3x3 square, basically. So yeah, it's not super cozy when it's full up, but...
I thought
but it's 100% safe.
It is 100% safe, unless someone comes up and casts a spell magic. Which point is it is entirely unsafe. Alright, so yeah, you guys button up for the night. The Harpy is somewhat alarmed by all this magic going on around her, but she's can't really complain.
I would have had time to prepare Remove Curse if I spend an Arcane Rest and a short rest before we even do it.
Can you swap what spells you have prepared?
Maybe.
I don't think that's how Arcane Recovery works.
No? Oh, well.
I don't think so.
I'll do it in the morning.
But yeah, you can definitely do that come morning.
Okay, let's mix these up.
Right.
Oh yeah, I know why I didn't have it prepared. It's because I got massive milky memories there at this moment.
As you do.
Oh wow.
As you do. Well, it's the same day I had it prepped before we were making our way here in the first place. It's like, you know what? I bet a bunch of breedy harpies would like. Triple M. Alright. And then I will go with the old fucking flap. Does it work?
Let's see. Your test curse. All curses affecting one creature object ends. If the object is a cursed magic item, spell breaks its origin.
Oh, it's a 10-foot right. Oh, it's 10 feet.
Alright. Could you make me a caster check? Just a, I guess, intelligence ability check. It's as if you're dispelling magic. Oh, nope.
I'll try again then.
Okay.
Right.
There we go.
Alright.
Oh, no.
With a great deal of concentration, you throw this remove curse at the Harpy, and finally you just feel the magic shatter. And indeed, you can see, like, all of a sudden a chain and a padlock like appear around her throat and then just fall off and then disintegrate. She gasps.
There you go.
Hurrah! Your voice is back.
And in Sylvan, a language I believe only the Goaters understand.
Yeah, I understand that.
Say, thank you, thank you. Oh, I haven't heard my own words in, oh gosh, like a year, maybe more.
Kreshia, I think your spell messed up. I don't understand.
What happened? Who did that to you?
An evil, awful witch. She cursed our whole tribe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is going to take a lot of juice.
I didn't understand what was said.
This got a bit more complicated.
No, I didn't understand, actually. Mind.
I didn't understand what was said, but I have a feeling a witch is involved.
Calm down. Hang on a moment.
My Inquisition senses told me.
Shut up.
We're looking for... Are you talking about all the harpies on the coast? To the east of here? West of here. Goodness. Well, we've come. Well, thankfully, I guess we've come to find you and all your tribe people.
Yay, maybe you can help Queen Esmeralda. Oh, that evil witch got so jealous of all our voices that she came and stole them away. And you must help us get them back, please. You're so strong and mighty.
I swear that time I
happy
heard
to-
the word witch.
Thank you.
Never mind.
Well, I guess we can help in an exchange, as we need your help too.
She'll nod enthusiastically.
What can you tell me about this witch? And do you know where they are? Where they're hiding?
We call her Corona. She's been on the island forever, from even before the
Corona.
Queen. She
Kind
lives
of-
somewhere here in the mountains. I don't know where.
Mm,
The Queen's always just told us never to go in any caves or the witch will get us.
I see. Well,
Right, and tongues is cast so the penguin can speak with everyone.
Oh, hi.
Wait, what am I
Hello?
doing? I have a burning sword. I don't need a torch.
so it's a bit
So-
more complex. So it's a bit complicated. There's a witch who has
course.
cursed all the harpies.
Okay, cool. We can solve that.
Yeah. I figure we can bring. Wait a minute. What's her name?
My name?
Yes.
Alright, I'm 90% sure I actually put it in her token. Let me see.
Burb. Misty Burb.
No, Tango. Oh, Tangy.
No,
She's
it's not Pangy.
Aw.
Nor is it Pen or anything like that. She's just
Mhm.
one penguin.
What about
hopping in a
Penny?
bunch. My name is Loga. Hello.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Kreshia. This is Sarah.
I'm Merisiel.
You look like
This is
puppies.
Fairy.
Can I give you pets?
Oh
You
yes,
absolutely
they
can.
love pets. Okay, until scratch right over here. They love that the most.
And I am Zanza. Don't worry. Whatever ails you, I assure you we're going to take care of it.
Oh, I can talk to you now. I'm so sorry I slapped you. I was so scared.
It's okay. I've had worse. Zanza flashbacks to the fucking Amazon Queen.
Just the sound of a bed not just cracking, but like going through the floor to the next floor down.
Ah, wild days. But yes, I heard something of an evil witch, and somebody has cursed an entire population that's worthy of being brought to justice. Unfortunately, that does not mean execution. We'll just have to, give her due process.
I don't know what
Figure out-
that is, but please help us.
Of course. We'll make sure she breaks the curse and never bothers your people ever again.
Thank you, thank you. So just like grabs Zanza up into a big hug again. This time her big flipper wings like close around him.
They are so adorable.
They are very cute. We've never seen harpies like you.
Yeah,
Oh, I think we only live here.
fair enough. Tell you what, I will try to break as many curses manually when we get to your village. We'll probably have to head out and solve it properly. I don't know if the curse will come back otherwise.
Will that leave you incredibly drained?
I mean, if we're staying there the night, then that's why I can afford to do it a bit.
I suppose that makes sense.
If you can help her, I'm sure the Queen would love to let you stay. I hope you don't mind heights and wind.
Nah, I'm good.
Be okay.
Great.
I can fly sometimes.
I can turn into a bird.
I wish I could fly.
Oh,
She like flaps her flippers and says, Some people say that harpies on the mainland can fly, but we can't. We
I
I'm
probably
guessing
can't
you
swim as well
swim.
as you can.
I
I'm
can
great
let
at
you
swimming.
experience it if you want.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Zanza will take the cloak of eagle form.
You're a big bird.
No, no, no. Zanza's not turning it into the eagle. He'll let her experience it.
She has to attune, dude.
Yeah, that's like 30 minutes.
An
It's an hour.
but
It's a short rest.
It's worth flying. A short rest for an hour is worth flying.
This is fair.
yeah, if you guys want to like give it to her when you guys stop for lunch that day and let her. Oops. Let her
Across
attune.
the sky.
But I wonder if anything happens to you guys that day. Oh, so close. So close.
Ring,
If I got the fucking that one, like, hey, guess what? They got that fucking.
Hey, guess what?
Wizard.
A Renee just shoots her out the sky.
No, a fucking rock just swoops down and clutches. You just hear bones breaking and then off it goes.
Jesus fuck.
Man, rocks are no joke.
I will lose my shit.
I will turn you into a giant flying murder bird yourself then with polymorph. Wait, I have polymorph!
Well, okay, I mean, I guess you could have done that, but I already gave the cape.
Yeah, I know. That means you need to spend an hour tuning back to it then if you're gonna use it again.
It's worth it for her smile.
Aww.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't get abducted by a rock, I assume everything is fine with flying lessons.
Like,
Yeah.
we would be able to see a fucking rock if it ever came close. Those things are not small, okay?
Skow, go to bed. Jesus.
I mean, it doesn't. Going to bed does not make a headache go away, or a migraine, which it is turning into.
But it brings you closer into sweet oblivion.
No, it doesn't. Only the sweet release of death would free me from this torment.
Oh.
Well, for now,
So
we have
sorry.
happy Pengu and cute little goat to release you of anguish.
Alright, so yeah,
So, yes.
the lunch period is spent with the Harpy transformed into an eagle flying around and probably like Zan's on her back doing that, children's Studio Ghibli anime thing where they go wee as they fly around.
It's just the Atreya.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. It's a never-ending story there with Salvatore.
That was it.
Story. All right.
And the next day. Nope, that's just that again. Alright. Doop.
There's a big castle on that island over there.
That's a city, actually. And yeah, as you
It's a big
approach
city.
these huge white cliffs, you can indeed see like the vague outline of a city across the channel. It looks quite active, and as you like get right up to the edge of the cliff, the Harpy, presumably with tongues cast on her again for the day, says, "All right, our village is right here.
Down, right?
Mm-hmm. Just be careful. It's a long fall, and I don't know if you can swim." And
I
she
can
will
both fall and swim.
hop down and start rock climbing her way down the cliff.
Oh man, I hope we don't have to swim through cold water. I've at least trained to be tolerant of it.
Savin, I was hoping for penguin belly sliding.
Whee!
No, that's how they get into the water. It'd be a little dangerous up here.
All right, let's start climbing down.
I'm going to pull out a scroll from one of my cases and just have it at the ready.
Okay. So would everyone make athletics checks? If you're pregnant, have disadvantage.
That
Who
is
has
why I pulled out the scroll.
Who has disadvantage?
The pregnant ladies.
Oh. Can I make an acrobatics check?
No,
Damn it.
that's not what acrobatics is for.
Come on, man. You gotta let me use that
No.
eventually.
Is it objectively not
You
what
slow fall anyway. Why do you even care?
Because I have 8 acrobatics. I've never used it.
Because you don't, like, if you want to balance on shit or go tightrope walking, that's what acrobatics is for.
I mean, couldn't I just, like, hop down with acrobatics through the little cliff? Or is it like a sheer cliff?
It is a sheer cliff. Like,
Okay, fair
straight
enough.
Down.
Fuck's sake.
Wait,
Alright.
a sheer cliff with goats? Goats?
I mean, a goat could acrobatics it. They're goats.
No, a goat could athletics it. I might give advantage, but in this case, it doesn't matter because Mary, bye.
Wait.
Hey, guess what? I have it. Guess what? I have it clutched in my hand.
Shocking. Is it
A scroll of featherfall.
It's
Okay.
a good buy right there.
I'll
Alright.
wait. I will slowly drift to the ground and wave at the party. I'll see you guys at the bottom.
How deep of a drop is this, anyways?
It's like 150 feet.
That's like 3 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is that you don't have to go 150 feet to the water. Instead, you go about 30 feet, and there is like a big indentation in the rock.
Okay.
I will grab onto that.
I'm trying to think of the name of the like American Indian settlements that like are pushed into the rock faces, like the big adobe buildings. The people who live in them were called troglodytes, which is probably horribly offensive now, but
Well,
instead you have adorable penguin harpies.
What's it called? Something cool, people, something.
Yeah, something like that. Cannot remember. Don't care enough to look it up. But yeah, you get the idea. There's like a big hollow in the cliff face where several like combination stone and like adobe buildings are arranged in a semicircle around a central gathering area that indeed does have like a very narrow, steep slide down to the water. Many, many, many feet below. And like a random harpy just grabs Mary as she's floating past and drags her in, and then the rest of you climb on in.
oh, hello. Thank you for catching me.
They speak gibberish at you, and they seem a bit
that's right.
confused, and there are some who have spears who look rather angry until...
I will, considering the other harpy, I will speak in Sylvan. I understand that you are all cursed. I mean you no harm. We are here to help.
I don't know why.
The harpies will slowly lower their spears, and then, yeah, the logo will come in along with the rest of the party. And they can't communicate with each other clearly because she just, like, waves at them. And you notice that it's remarkably quiet in the town. Like, there's still the sounds of, like, cooking and maybe some metalwork going on in the distance. People are running around doing their day-to-day shit, but nobody's talking at all. It's just like a complete absence of voice here. Aside from you.
Loga.
Maybe you should say hello to them and make them realize that shit's great. I say common and realize, wait, never mind.
Loga, do the harpies, do you guys know how to sign language?
She'll just like cock her head to the side.
They have flipper hands.
No,
They
don't
have flippers on their back.
hands. They
Oh, no, they
like,
just have
flipper
flippers.
wings.
Okay.
I don't think she's ever heard of sign language before.
I'm just gonna do a bunch of weird hand signs. It's a way of communicating without talking.
Well, we
It's
know
an actual
sign
language.
Mary actually does know sign language.
Okay.
Yes.
I figured that wouldn't be something commonly spread because, you know.
I learned it from a thief who was a friend of my mom's.
I imagine like it was probably created by like a thieves guild or something, and then they realized, oh wait, we can actually talk to like deaf people with this. Hold on.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that could be. I mean, that could totally be the case. I just like the Middle Ages aren't nice to the disabled, so I figured it's just like if you were mute, it's like, haha, it sucks to be you. And
Yeah,
nobody
exactly.
did
I mean,
anything
that's
about it.
what it does, but this is something that was developed probably for a totally different reason, but then also like as a side benefit. Hey, by the way.
I don't know, because, you know, whatever. It's semantics. Yeah.
Yeah, like the fact is that it does exist in the setting. It's come up repeatedly before. Just very
I can't remember if it was. Can't remember if it was Thea or Celandry that actually.
I think it was both.
Celandry.
I think they both spoke. They both did speak sign language then. Yeah.
Okay.
Quote unquote speak sign language. Also, my dog is about to break through the door. I will be right back.
Tasha smash.
So how big are these penguin harpies? Are they like small and adorable?
I don't think they're small. No.
I'm back.
How big are these penguin harpies? Harpies, are they small and adorable?
I think the average size is probably like 5 foot to 5'5".
They're short, but not
They're not
tiny.
like small size. They're not like penguin hobbits. They're emperor penguins.
Emperor
Still
penguin.
adorable.
But the Emperor Penguin wants a Frida.
Well, speaking of which, so
Oh, I guess that's what the queen. Oh, that's what the queen is.
once Loga like starts talking to people in Sylvanian, they all get really excited. And she quickly ushers you into the largest of the buildings, a palace recessed into the cliff face that is adorned with some actually rather large stone pillars that look like they were probably looted out of like an old Amazon ruin. It almost looks more like a temple than a palace, but it does have the guards outside you would expect, who just kind of look warily at you but say nothing, for they can't really express anything cogently. And you are allowed inside into a large circular chamber. There are doors leading off to the east and west sides, or I guess north and south, considering which way this cliff is facing. And at the far end of the circle, like the upper half, it's totally covered with these lush, colorful throws and pillows, and sprawled out amongst them is a harpy, another penguin harpy, though much larger than the others, and also extraordinarily pregnant.
Greetings
Like-
and
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I'll let you finish.
Right. She looks like she's probably 20 months pregnant. Like, she's almost certainly immobilized by her gigantic egg belly.
Wow.
Yeah, whatever they told you about being able to pop babies out super quick here, this was clearly a lie, because this woman has not popped a baby out in a very long time.
Kanara!
Greetings.
Kanara, did you lie to? Did you lie to us? No. There must be something else. It's probably part of the curse.
Greetings
Could
and
be.
greetings and greatest respect, Your Highness.
She
Zanza
stares
will
at you.
nod and go,
You say
don't
in
worry.
common.
Wait, can she not understand me? I'm pretty sure
They
she's gonna
speak
say,
Sylvan. I'll translate. It's fine.
I wanted to
Just-
do some
just-
talking for once, damn it. All right, fine.
I will just say that I'm gonna translate for Zanza. So speak. Go ahead and speak.
All right. I understand your predicament and don't expect you to be able to respond. Know this. We are here to help. This is Mary Duskrender. Is it Duskrender or Duskrider?
Duskrender.
Duskrender, and Kreshia Bleaksworthy. Here is Frida Gallium, and I am Zanza Ilgade. We're all heroes of the land, and we're here to help you in your time of need. Now, I know, you're probably very skeptical, but trust us, we're seasoned adventurers and capable heroes, and we know the situation we're in. We have 2 very capable mages with us, princesses themselves. They'll be able to dispel any curse. More importantly, we'll be able to find the witch who did this, and bring her to justice and make her dispel everything.
The Empress Penguin smiles beatifically at you, and she waves both a hand and a giant flipper wing towards the cushions around her, as if to say, take a seat.
Right.
Everyone sit down.
Yeah, I'll cozy up.
Small goat is very, very excited.
Kreshia, I know it takes a lot out of you, but if we could expel the curse on the princess, we might be able to get more information about this witch that will help our mission.
Queen.
Yeah.
I'm so used to everything being a princess, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to dispel a curse.
That's
Otherwise,
right, I
I'd be
got
throwing
this.
my power at this too.
I give inspiration to Kreshia.
Bardic
Sure.
inspiration or regular inspiration? I hated this.
Bardic.
Okay.
Could I also
can-
have bless as
Yeah.
well, please?
Can I guidance you?
Yeah, you would be
Yeah, I don't
guidance
see why
and
not. It's an
not
it's a check.
blessing. Blessing will not help.
Yeah, guidance, sorry. Cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
I can do that at least for you.
I don't know what. Oh, yeah, intelligence. Right.
And then a D8 and a D4.
Oh, boy. 26.
15. Oh, 26.
Where are you getting advantage from?
I got Era. She helps me whenever I make checks like this. Familiar, hooray.
I don't know if a familiar can help you with a spell cast.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll give you my inspiration I got then from the from defeating that combat encounter.
Alright, let's try again.
Let's try this again, so.
I can click it again.
Inspiration.
Good job, me.
Alright.
Bardic.
Wah, wah.
17.
There is a great and mighty magical poot.
Well, there goes my inspiration.
Alright, one last.
Well, I got Bardic and regular, so let's rock and roll. I'm
Okay.
out of stuff
Just
afterwards.
fucking unload into this.
Ah! No, I'm
For
tapped. I'm
fuck's
just,
sakes.
fuck it, whatever, I'm not gonna bother rolling other shit.
Yeah, you
Well,
can't.
at least you haven't.
Alright, so yeah, you
I'm gonna need a nap before I try it again. Sorry
s-
for being shit.
you spend like a solid minute just channeling magic energy into the queen, and there's that hopeful look in her eyes before she tries speaking and just nada, it's gibberish, and she sighs and
Dang
then
it.
puts 2 huge hands and 2 huge flippers around her ultra pregnant egg belly, and then gives you a like appreciative look.
Just give me a minute and I can recover and try again.
I'll say I'm sorry. It is a very potent curse.
She
We did
nods.
free one of your own that we found on the way here from it. We will try again. Don't worry.
That's how.
As you say that, Logan like dive bombs into the cushions next to the queen and gives her a big hug. The queen will like put another flipper around her and hold her tight.
You know she's a good queen because she allows hugs from her subject.
Or their family.
Well, that's true.
Why don't you reassure the queen, Loga? Show her that we did in fact fix you.
Yeah, she will start speaking to the queen, talking about how the Renane were chasing her while she was trying to go down to the Amazon camps, and how these great and mighty heroes saved her, and a heroic bunny man, zoomed up and protected her from claws and fangs, and she gushes on and on about you guys and how you turned her into an eagle and let her fly amongst the clouds. And, like, eventually the queen's not even sure if she's like should be believing this shit or what, but she just puts a hand on Loga's hair and just strokes it. Lets her speak to her heart's content, seemingly quite happy to hear one of her subjects, maybe daughter's voices again.
I never realized how much I rely on my voice to be able to do things. It makes my heart wrench to see them robbed of even the simplest form of communication.
Well, let's see. We can do this in the meantime, because if they can't speak, they can't. So Frida's gonna start singing soothing song. In Sylvan.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, they can clearly understand you, and you are a tremendous performer. I think between that and hearing Loga's voice, like actually speaking cogent words, the queen like starts tearing up a little bit, and, you know, shields her face behind a flipper as you continue to sing. And
I'm going to give Kreshia a little help, and I'm going to pour her a shot. A stiff drink for good luck.
Alright, appreciate it.
I think like the queen might see that out of the corner of her eye, like a pregnant woman about to take a shot, and then sees Mary and is like, oh, okay. There's a moment where she looks like concerned and worried, but then just kind of sits back and relaxes again.
Alright, let's give this another shot.
You still have your bardic, so
It's been an hour of recovery, so I don't think I do.
You do not.
Oh.
First time out.
Your bardics come back on a short rest, so...
Yep.
This is a moot point.
Get
Yep. You just get another
bardic
one.
is back.
Okay, let's see here.
Alright, good luck.
Hmm.
Can I give
There
Boom!
There we go!
I'm glad I did not say I
control.
believed in you.
25.
Yeah, see,
25.
the moment you said I believe in you is when fucking flat ones poured out.
You know, hey.
See, I told you, DTL. I
I
told
know.
you.
I was quiet before the roll made.
I know, and then the moment you said it, you're like, I'm glad I didn't say that how much I believed in you, and I was like, click. But there you go, 25. A crit check.
Alright, yeah. You again see this like mystical lock and key fall off of the queen's throat, and she gasps and then says, "Can I speak? I can speak! Loga!" And she wraps the other harpy up in a big hug, and they both start speaking like rapid fire Sylvan and laughing and just holding each other. And several other harpies from outside hear the queen's voice and come rushing in to see what's happened. And yeah, before a minute's passed, there is a whole pack of jubilant harpy penguins in here, singing your praises, such as they are, as the queen is finally able to speak cogently again.
Good job, Kreshia. Not only have we gotten an important information source, I didn't even think about how the voice of the queen could bring peace and morality to its people.
Words are hard, I know.
Well, sorry, not Mary tunes it is then. Happy tunes from the
Nice.
trio of goats.
Yeah, I'll sing too.
Oh no, I was remember she has her bring up back up the singers.
Oh, that's right. You do have that.
So yeah,
It's a trio Frida.
an impromptu celebration going down, and it takes the queen several minutes to like calm her daughters enough so that she can actually be heard, and she turns her voice to you and like puts her hands and flippers over her belly again as if to like hide it from the world, and says, "I cannot express my gratitude enough, heroic travelers. Thank you so much. Would that I could beg a few minutes' privacy. I have been long deprived of my magic, and my body rebels against me."
Ah, right, yeah. I do not want to see the Empress Penguin blast eggs out of her cooter for like a straight few hours.
I mean, that's somebody's fetish.
Was it the curse that was keeping you from giving birth?
I suppose indirectly. When the witch stole our words, she stole with it my magic, my ability to speak my spells, and it seems my body had become accustomed to my acceleration spells. Without them, it simply refuses.
So it's a spell that you cast on yourself to...
She nods.
Cool.
In return for our assistance, we came here seeking your assistance in, well, that. Thank you.
Thank
she
you, Dad.
will, like, smile at the two pregnant princesses, and you can see a big smile on her face, and she'll say, "It would be my great honor to assist you in return."
So, what do you know about this witch?
Well, she let her have her few minutes. Remember, she wanted a little bit of privacy first.
Oh, right. Yes, when you're done. We'll take a look. We'll just take a look around your city here. We'll be back in a little while then.
She, like, flushes with a little embarrassment, but she'll nod and thank you. And Logo will hop up and, like, wrap her big flippers around the whole party and, like, usher you out. And then, yeah, everyone in the entire city, and probably all the way across the channel in the other city, can hear, like, this explosive scream from inside the palace.
Let's just ignore it. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Just, like, one long scream for about a solid minute, and then silence.
Yeah. Goat. Here's someone in distress.
So we're going to be fighting a witch.
That's my specialty.
Yes, I'm sure you've been looking forward to something like this, to a mission like this.
I wouldn't say looking forward, but I'm certainly ready to rise to the occasion. Now, to be honest, like I said earlier, this shouldn't be something where we need to be too harsh. Figure out why she did it, make sure she undoes the curse, and maybe bring her to justice in the law of the land. No reason for her outright execution. She's not
I think
like a
that is the law of the land in Irvainen.
Oh, right.
Things are a little more cut and dry here. Well, also, actually, to be fair, if she was in Aruna, she'd also be executed for this.
Well, I suppose this is a rather serious crime. But for once, I don't need...
Just gonna ask you, would you really be executed, not just put to work in sort of like...
Well, putting a curse on a royalty and a whole population of people, yes, definitely.
Ah, yeah, you got a good point. I guess I was comparing it too much to the necromancer. Compared to that, any other crime seems light.
Well, I mean, yes, quote-unquote royalty, but...
Yeah, I mean, just
cursing
in general,
an entire
like,
population of
laying
people.
a big curse would be a, like, you get your tongue cut out.
Yeah. At least she'd have her tongue cut out. And...
Well,
that's not an issue to get back, because thanks to Becky's handy-dandy Greenrose potion.
Well, someone would have to sell her that, and then they'd get their tongue cut out.
If someone who has no tongue is coming to look for a regrowth potion, you have to. That's probably. I mean, that's not an. That's not just an injury. That is a.
Check.
Yeah, that is a background check.
Right.
Like, I should
Well,
talk to the
what's
local
your name?
magistrate and find out
I suppose-
if this is okay.
I suppose we'll have to find her and cut out her tongue then, as is the rules of the land.
I'm fine killing the bitch, but sure.
I mean, that's the rule of Aruna. Like, you
Yeah,
have no idea what the
I-
law code around
I
here
don't know.
is.
Seems like a real cunt move. I'm happy to destroy them completely and utterly.
They give spellcasters a bad name. They give mages a bad name.
They give people a bad name. Fuck that.
I mean,
I hope she
that's
burns and
true.
dies.
So, like, as you're saying that, a penguin harpy in a suit of leather armor with a spear and shield that's probably had like a very crude insignia charcoal on the front will come over and sort of wave you towards the palace, speaking some gibberish at you.
Sure, be right there.
Ah. Yes, we'll go back now.
Alright, so you return to the palace, and the first thing you see is an egg about the size of, shit, I don't know, a medicine ball. It's
That is
fucking
not what I
enormous.
was expecting.
Yeah, you
Holy
thought there
shit,
were like
she's
a
a
bunch of
fucking
eggs. No,
kiwi.
it's just the giga egg.
Just one egg.
That is the alpha
was-
and the omega of eggs.
I think we need to call Misty
She's a
Burp. She's
kiwi.
missing out on her fetish.
I'll probably we'll see. I'll probably actually vocalize. Wow, that is not exactly what I was expecting.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
The queen just like moans softly, and you can see she's just ego faced in her pillows.
I'm
just
gonna
sprawled out.
go over to her and.
I am okay.
Tiny goat, tiny goat, tiny goat.
I'm alright. Just, very relieved to have that out.
I didn't expect you to have
That's
just
the rest.
a single egg.
Neither did I. It felt like one, but... Whew.
I'm sure that is certainly a weight off of your chest.
She is gonna be a big puppy.
Or she'll come out very well developed for her age.
Are all the eggs this big when you hatch them? You lay them?
She shakes her head. They're normally about the size of my fist.
Oh. Hmm.
She might be in an might be. How long were you? How long?
About a year and a half.
Fuck.
Go. Oh. That's a big one.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the witch will be delighted to know she's brought an ogre harpy into the world.
She will be the mightiest of all harpies.
I want just the henchest harpy in the world to come out with just like still tiny adorable flipper wings. Just like fucking, what is it, like puny princess, just like a fucking massive muscle babe. Oh, is it prisoner? Sorry.
What's the name? The one from
One Punch.
the giant Fiona one, remember? In
Yeah,
Adventure
yeah.
Time.
Oh no, I never watched Adventure Time.
Well, you've seen the porn, so.
Not often, if I'm honest. Not really my jam.
Jimmy Jim. Skow, you sound like you're suffering.
Surely that would be all the time then.
You sound like you're particularly suffering right now.
Maybe. I don't know.
So
Anyway.
after a few more moments, the queen manages to pull herself up into a sitting position, and one of her guards will like hand her a goblet of water. She'll start drinking from. Oh, bye DCL. Hi DCL.
Sorry. Keep sipping.
She'll suck that down quickly and turn to the rest of you and say, "All right. I believe I owe you some answers. Yes."
Yes, what do you know about this witch?
Little concrete, I'm afraid. The witch Corona is a figure of legend on this island. If it's to be believed, she's many hundreds or even thousands of years old.
I still feel like I've heard that name before.
It's very possible. She figures into many of the legends and stories of this island. Ask any Amazon and they'll know her name.
And she just wandered in one day, jealous of your lovely voices, and decided she'd just fuck your whole day up?
As far as I can tell, yes. I am ashamed to say that perhaps I brought this on us. The witch, I approached her many years ago when I first became matron of this den. I hoped to find some way to spare my body the rigors of childbirth. The spell you seek was hers originally. She asked for no payment, merely a favor in the future. It seems she took that to mean my voice now. Which I admit I would not be so mad about if she had not afflicted all my daughters as well.
That does seem a bit overkill. Spiteful.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where she is?
I do, or at least I can tell you where I met her.
That'll help.
If you believe the Amazons, she lives in any and every cave on this island, but I met her, perhaps a day and a half's walk from here, at the base of the mountain. Due east.
Okay.
It's difficult to miss. There are great pillars outside, much like the ones out of my palace.
Okay. We can help with that then.
I am grateful.
I would also love to know that spell, because we are quite pregnant, and I don't want to be super pregnant when it's time to go save the world.
Yes, indeed I would feel guilty hanging that over you as some cause to go confront this witch. I will teach it to you now if you like, or even perform it should you so desire.
Teaching it for now is fine.
She will nod her head, and then she will speak to one of her daughters, and the penguin harpy will leave and return from one of the side rooms a minute later with a large gilded tome, which the queen will flip open and sort of rest in her lap, facing you so that you can see her spell.
Can it be cast? Can it be a spell that can be cast as a ritual?
It can, yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is basically a first level any class spell ritual that will cause a pregnancy to be completed 7 days from the casting.
Oh, damn.
I'm guessing that would be transmutation spell.
Yes, that would be correct. I'll do a full write up of it later, but
sure. So 7 days after it's cast. All right. Does it work on any stage of pregnancy, or is there a time where it needs to be done? Or you have to wait a certain amount of time?
It will work from the moment of conception or onwards.
Interesting.
Though I wouldn't try it on any species that requires a great deal of time to develop, like a dragon or some such. It might be dangerous, but any of your children would probably be fine.
Alright, thank you very much.
Wait, think about this. This could help with the whole human restoration plan.
It could. Could definitely help speed things along for that.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna run the numbers in my head for a while, so I can focus on that. Yes, Savin. Now, prepare for the human type.
Oh, damn it. Savin, no.
Oh, goodness me.
How did this
Sweet-
escape your notice?
Sweet inbred jizz wizards.
That's
No,
exactly what's
that's not
happening.
actually the thing. Remember, we actually have potions that will remove inbreeding negative traits.
I mean, it's still pretty fucked up.
I mean,
Aren't we also mixing a bunch of Amazon into there too?
Clone Regina and Marcus ad infinitum.
we
Yeah.
just end up
I
with
thought we
another-
were also. I thought we were adding Amazons into the mix.
Amazons to the mix.
we
I
just
mean,
end
their
up with-
children, their children can have a glorious future of Amazon
but-
banging.
Here's the thing. The plan I had initially was 100 Amazon thing, and I used the potion of, initial racial birth. So that they
Look, I'm not sure I like human farming, okay? I prefer mine shade-grown and artisanal. Gluten-free humans.
GMOs, motherfuckers, eat shit.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately it's going to be up to Kreshia and Mary to decide how this spell gets used, because they're the only ones who can read it.
Goodness me,
No, it's all
Yeah,
classes,
I mean,
remember?
that would certainly help the human population boom, say, before next campaign, if anyone wants to play a human.
I mean... It could...
You know fucking Becky would be so down with this shit.
Yeah, of course she would. I mean, I feel like at some point, Kreshia and Mary need to have like a Council of World-Altering Magics talk, and the only other member ends up being Becky, really. Like, who else has their name to the table on this stuff? Like, genuine question.
Probably some of the gods.
Okay. Like, a couple gods in as well, and be like, right, so
and
this is the thing we can...
Jakar would
Oh,
like
and Jakar. Oh, yes.
Isn't he? He's an old man though. He's like.
Dude, Jakar was like 200 or 300 when you met him. He's
Oh.
fine. Motherfucker got him a Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man. The fucking greedy ass asshole could have shared a little bit with fucking
Fuck
Becky.
no. It's his.
He knows better enough than giving everyone lots of little bits
So
of
wait,
power. It's
he
terrible.
found the thing that Rebecca wanted all along. He had it.
And
Nice.
that was Rebecca's covet
Rebecca
stone.
wanted to find the thing that Haskern was so desperate to get his hands on,
Yeah.
which was a Philosopher's Stone.
Jakar had that shit on lock.
Motherfucker. Did he have it the whole time?
Oh yeah, he had it way before
Son
the
of a
campaign started.
bitch.
We should have fucking killed him. I told you that.
You think this
I told you
motherfucker
at the
kept that
fucking
shit
start.
on him? That is buried under a goddamn tree on an island in an egg that got eaten by a fucking whatever. That motherfucker is Koshi'd the fuck out. He ain't never finding that.
Can make a fucking fresh map out of his skin.
Jesus. I'm glad that spell's not in this edition.
Well,
But yeah,
Well,
Jakar
fuck
has
yeah,
a Philosopher's Stone, and he used it to keep himself alive for centuries, even though he is just a mere centaur. And that's why he was so old and knowledgeable and had all these cool... in fact, I think I hinted at it once when, like, Backy had at least heard of or read one of his books that was, like, a century plus old. You may have assumed that it was, like, another Jakar Lautrec, but it weren't. It were him.
Well, here's the thing though. we don't know the lifespan of centaurs.
That's also true. Nobody asked.
Yeah. But yeah, so in this case, Frida also knows the spell because she can read. It's an all-class spell. Remember,
That's true.
everything
I
cast
guess
is
you
ritual.
can see the spell. You don't know it because you can't, like, cast rituals.
What do you mean I can't cast rituals?
Actually, do bards get ritual casting? I know only, like...
Hey, guess what? I'm a bard of lore, remember?
That doesn't mean anything.
I can cast spells from other classes and
That
rituals.
still doesn't mean anything.
It might not include rituals unless you know for sure.
Yeah, ritual casting requires a specific class feature called ritual casting. I know wizards and clerics, and I believe druids have it. Oh yeah, bards have ritual casting, so if you want to, you can replace a spell you know with this spell when you level up next. And then you will know it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you still won't be able to cast it because you can't just cast rituals you don't have known. Unless you are a wizard. Because wizards are
So we make a
great.
scroll.
I mean...
But yes, so you know the whole 50-year plan of making the humans come back. Yeah, we're looking at about 6 months. Like, yeah, this is me going through the numbers right now. As of right now, instead of like 55 years at minimum, we're looking at like 34 weeks.
Look, we don't have to go crazy about it.
Do you think we don't have to go crazy about it? Yeah.
She barked, and then the moment you told her to, she stopped cutting.
You fucking the sanity of this party has come into question many times, but
Speak.
I would say introducing a new race of creatures to the world a little too quickly might not be the best idea.
Hey, guess what? Who also had a foresight of have a mass production of food to counter a literal country and more?
I was more talking about the social aspect, since mages can just create fucking food and water. So
no, not in this case. I mean, literally grow in the harshest things.
Either way, I was talking mostly about the social aspect, since we would be introducing a new race of creatures who would have no land and nowhere to go and would need to integrate into a society.
Yeah.
Once we could find them another country and let them slowly become a power on their own.
You mean Aruna? Empire.
Well, I'm guessing that Marcus is probably going to get some a title and some and a bunch of land at the end after the campaign is over. So
I mean, fuck, it's a start.
You can build a town, the first human town, whatever.
That's at least start.
Yeah, so hopefully it's big enough to carry us at least 200,000 humans.
Well, so we got that worked out. I suppose we don't want to go after the witch until we get...
Oh, no, I'm just excited. I'm really fucking giddy because I want to crunch these numbers so hard.
I feel like Savin should be saying that.
I mean, nothing you say regarding these numbers matters because you're not in charge of it, so whatever. Have fun.
Jeez, you're literally just saying, hey, you're not Kreshia or Murray, so you have
none of you have anything to say about this. Like, it's entirely up to Marcus and Regina and, to a lesser extent, Kanara. Like, when Adj comes back, y'all can talk about this shit, but...
Yeah.
I mean, also, are we going to be ending the session, or do we... Because, I don't know.
That's a good question if you guys want to...
Now would be a good time. I have to eat dinner still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down with it.
Skow seems to be suffering. Let Skow sleep.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a good point to end on. Is you getting the spell? You can pop your babies out whenever you want. You've freed the Queen's voice, and you now know where Corona's cave is, or at least the potential location thereof. So.
EXP. EXP.
Yeah. XP time, bitches. All right. What the fuck day is it?
Yes.
It is session 65. It is June 21, 2, 3. June 23rd. It's my birthday in the campaign. All
Yay,
right.
congratulations.
All right.
Nice.
Did you explore a new and interesting location for the first time? Yep. Did you discover a new and interesting truth about the world?
Yep.
This mythical witch of Ervagnan.
That'll do it.
Penguin Harpist.
Also, yes, penguin.
Also
harpies.
penguin harpies.
Also time traveling adventurers.
Also that.
Nobody tell Adj about that. I might have specifically chosen a session when he wasn't here to do the giant lore circle jerk. Because I feel like that would have upset him, but
It only somewhat upset me, and not just because she would have wrecked my face.
Well, it's a funny little. It was a funny little cameo appearance.
I thought you would enjoy it since you got to fight against these characters. Hedrah. Did you advance or complete a quest? Yup. Did you neutralize a direct threat to the Queen's peace?
You skip lasting enemy, but I assume lasting enemy would be this witch.
Oh, yeah.
Or allies the Empress.
You made a new ally, Harpies.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes,
Honestly, it's fine. You gave us penguin harpies, so I can forgive you.
Neutralize a threat, though. I don't know if those bird monsters.
Yeah, the Renane were just attacking random people.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Like defeating monsters that are actively preying on pedestrians is definitely a qualifier for Queen's Peace.
Yeah, they were a direct threat to the Queen of the Poppies piece.
Also that, yes. I mean, so yeah, 5 XP. Everybody, good job, good job.
Yay. Fairy got 10 EXP. Gosh.
See,
Boom.
she does get double XP.
63.
Alright, so for those of you watching on Twitch or later on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed the lore circle jerk and also penguin harpies, who are cute and adorable.
They are very cute.
We must save them.
Next.
I almost wish they were small size. That way you'd pick them up and they'd be just the cutest, cuteliest, bootliest little things. You want to pick them up and just
little baby penguin harpies to start popping
Oh my god!
We must save.
I think next up is Haunting of Harrowstone or Mines of Phandelver. Lol, if that ever happens.
Lol, as if that one's going to be coming back.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Wait.
see you guys then. Have a good
that's
one.
right.